I can't go big size. I can't go big Bobby Christine because this room is a mess.
What's up, friends? Welcome to the Scrap Trawlers channel, where we do EDH on a budget. I'm your host, Andy, and co-hosting with me tonight is the lovely and talented Bobby Christine.
Hello,
Bobby
friends.
Christine, how are you?
I'm doing quite wonderful tonight. Thank you so much. I'm happy to be here.
How was your New Year's? Did you do anything
My
exciting?
New Year's was wonderful. However, things have been a bit of a scrambled chaos as I've been amidst a quarantine situation. I'm not in my normal living situation. As I was clumsily saying as we came in to introduce, I'm not going to go widescreen because the room I'm in is not my own, and it's a bit of a situation. But we're getting through it. We're here for some scrap trawlers. This is actually the first time I've been online since premiering my new bang. So hello.
I love bangs. I love them on Instagram. I love them now too.
Very happy to be here. Very happy to have Lynn and Deanna here. Good to see you, Andy.
Yeah. Go ahead and why don't you go ahead and introduce our guests there, Bobby Christine.
Yes, well, right underneath me in the spell table is the most lovely Lynn V. Frank, who is getting into our sphere a bit, getting some sweet streams going, you know, that kind of thing. What are you up to, Lynn? How's it?
So good. Yeah, Bobby Christine has been sweet. It was like just a few months ago, you reached out and said you want to play on a stream, and you broke my cherry, honey. So as they say, and I was like, okay, I could do this, and I super loved it. Like I love.
I've just been like, hang out with this person, hang out with this person, hang out with this person. You gotta meet Lynn. You gotta meet Lynn.
It's been super sweet, which I can appreciate. So thank you so much. I should say that I'm thankful this past year and this new year. I don't know. I'm just hanging out. I have been on the crusade of wanting to play Magic, but I want to play with people that like want to have fun and talk and be social. So like, I'm playing the same deck over and over again lately, just because I was like, I just want to get to the point where we're just talking, so we can gossip about our lives. Because
absolutely,
I think there's nothing better than like when you're home with your relatives. And you're like, we don't say anything like when we get and meet each other. We just talk about the travel, like how was the travel? If we did see each other, I didn't. I stayed home, but like talking about the travel, the real shit starts happening when you're like washing the dishes or you're doing some sort of like physical operation that consume some part of like your humanness or something that like you're unbounded. Your consciousness can just like say weird shit and like get personal, and I think that's where we could go with Magic. Like if like I just want to play in a way that's like, yeah, we take our turns, but really we're just humans. That's my crusade for the new year. That's what I'm up to.
Yes.
And like this was, and also save a little money. So like Magic is effing expensive. So I want to like invite more of this format, this idea of like looking at budgets or other constrictions, because 2020. I was listening to other podcasts, and they were talking about, like, wow, they made Commander fast. You know what I mean? Like, I can't play 7 mana cost cards. I can't play 3 cost mana rocks. They're just stupid. Like they don't work. And it's like, what happened? Like, what happened to all of us? Like taking a little bit of time and like being a little, accepting some sort of restrictions. And sometimes like dollar-wise, I think that works. Dollar-wise, I think it's sometimes nice to look at that because the popular cards are effing expensive. So tonight, like, I wouldn't be playing with an angry Vagisaur. Not for this restriction tonight. So
I adore Lynn's mission of making the game a little less robotic and a little more heartfelt. So I really appreciate that. Underneath Andy, on the spell table, we have Deanna, also known as Ms Eldritch. I feel like calling you a EDH guest extraordinaire is pretty apt because it is a delight to have you on every stream. I also feel like I want people to be like, y'all gotta play with Deanna because they absolutely do. What you been up to lately, Deanna?
Yes, I mean, just a lot of what you're talking about. I've just been brewing some like fun decks and also spending time with people. Like for me, EDH has been such a great thing in the pandemic because I'm a highly social person. So for me, like the last year and a half, I've been kind of like crawling the walls, trying to like spend time, find a way to get quality time through like a computer screen. And this has been a fantastic way to like feel like at the end of the night, I've basically spent a night in someone's living room, hanging out, talking, playing a game. So, and just learning about the game in general is like super fun. The depth of EDH is so interesting compared to, like, I started in standard, so you know you kind of have like a small window of things you're working with, where you come to EDH and it's the whole pool of all this, you know, rich history. So, but yeah, made a ton of friends.
Were you playing in the arena? Were you playing on arena a lot?
Yep,
okay.
on arena.
Same.
Yep. Yeah. And so then I got back to EDH sort of as I got into Magic Twitter more, and it's been fantastic. So I want to do a little bit of kind of my own, you know, just not like streaming, you know, a lot, but just enough where I can pop on sometimes and hang out with friends. And if someone's like, "Oh, you have some amazing people," can I watch it somewhere? I want to be able to say yes. So. But yeah, totally on board with Lynn's mission. I love, you know, especially when you spend enough time with people in games to where you can feel comfortable deepening your relationship with them. It's a good time. So, yes.
May I ask a question? There was some rumors that I was hearing over the internet about a planes chase, but like a strip plane chase, or like a
yes,
sexy
you know, I heard some of those rumors too.
Is that happening somewhere? Okay, I don't know.
Yes. Yes.
The spiciest magic of the year, I heard rumors.
Yes.
I heard something. There was a rumor. There was something about a cleavage EDH. Is that what
I heard it from Birdie?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, but I also.
If you've heard anything.
Yes, I have, as a matter of fact. I've only done one session, but coming up later in the month, I'm also hosting Cleavage EDH. So it's, you know, spicy cards and spicy people, and
it wasn't a rumor.
It wasn't a rumor. Yes, actually,
okay.
there was truth to the rumor.
You're confirming.
So,
got it.
Yes, I am confirming. But yes, Lynn has brought her incredible, like, creative, delicious mind and helped infuse some really great ideas into it. So we're gonna, there's gonna be some plane chasing. I think it's gonna be a good time. So yeah, so follow all of us over on Twitter. We will be posting more about those rumors soon.
Sweet. All right, shout out real quick to everybody hanging out in chat. We got a few new followers here. Red Rim Sharp, Monkey, YOLO, Swag, Otter Noises, JJ Mickey, and Casual Jake. Hello, friend. Happy to have you all here.
Hey.
Real quick before we get started, let's introduce our decks. Bobby Christine, what are you playing for our first game tonight?
The deck that I am going to play tonight, I finished crafting last night. This is only a few hour-old little baby deck.
Ooh, little baby deck. Love it.
Excuse me. I'm going to be playing Gorex the Tomb Shell. This is a zombie turtle. I can discount this by up to 6 colorless by exiling creatures from my graveyard. He lets me get the creatures back that I exiled by attacking or dying. He's got 64 decks on EDH Rec, and the reason for that, I believe, is because he's not very good. But also, it's a zombie turtle. This is like, if only he was actually strong, but I don't care that he's not strong. This is the kind of card that is the reason I play Magic the Gathering. I wanted a zombie turtle.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it when it came out, and I was like, you know what? I don't care that it's bad. I'm gonna play this zombie. So I've got like 4 Liliana Planeswalkers in here. I got some zombie tribals. We're gonna get this turtle out, and we're gonna hit people with him.
Sweet. All right, and for our first game tonight, I'm playing Sisay, Weatherlight Captain. This is a 5-color legendary good stuff deck. So I'm basically just trying to cheat out all the good legends. This is a 1DH deck. No cards in this deck are over $1. Ms. Eldritch, what do you got tonight?
So I am playing Yarok the Desecrated. So he, let me see if I need a good zoom in. He doubles ETBs. So he is in Sultai, if my camera wants to focus. Maybe not. There we go. Yeah, so he's creepy elemental horror. But yeah, so basically he's got Death Touch and Lifelink, and when he comes in, or as long as he's on the board, he's doubling all ETB effects. So this is a Sultai landfall deck. So ultimately I'm going to want to be playing lands. Things are going to be doubling, sometimes quadrupling, because of this lovely creepy thing here. So.
All right, and Lynn, what do you got?
Oh, okay. I'm going to be playing my favorite commander from last year. The one that lets me play with no tutors. So the biggest thing about Florian Vodarin Scion is that he's got this post-combat trigger. So when I get through a turn based on sort of damage I've done in my pre-combat main phase, I'm looking to like, you know, dig for some cards. So with no tutors in the deck, this is kind of a fun kind of dig tutor. I get a subset, and what I'm hoping to pull is goad cards to keep you all fighting. Get that turtle to be munching on Yarok over there for a little while.
Yeah.
Or there's sometimes I'm blowing up the board. But this one has a little bit more of the budget option, so you're gonna see some more blood, some cheaper artifacts or other different artifacts, and maybe a little bit of Voltron, which seems to work in the kind of budget range. So like Florian may be wearing a collar later, and then, you know, attacking you with blood weapons or something, because that's the way the draw went. Of course, I want to see some discard abilities, so like Bone Miser, some other effects. So it's super fun. Like, hopefully I'll be generating zombies and, you know, spinning some cards, which I like to do.
Excellent.
Lynn wants to see my turtle get munched on.
I want to see the turtle munch on
Let's
something.
see the turtle.
All right.
That or like have the
so-
turtle sneeze on creatures, just sneeze on people. Because I love when your creatures have to bounce into each other and you're like, oh, you're going to kill it. And you're like, sorry, I just have to kill it. But your turtle will bring back some creature. It'll probably be a detrimental moment when your turtle is going to be munching and dying to something. And some Eve Exile is going to come back and kill us. So, oh my goodness. This is fun.
All right. So
I have a friend who
we're
plays the other Sisay, the tutoring Sisay.
Oh yeah.
What's fun about this one? What do you like about this one?
You know, I like that it's 1DH, so I, you know, it really restricted, you know, what I could do, but I still found some really, really solid legendary creatures that are super cheap, whether because, you know, people don't appreciate them enough or because they've been reprinted into the ground. Yeah, either way, I'm having fun. I'm enjoying it. There's a few combos in here, cards that work together really well. So we'll see if we can make that happen.
And just for clarity, 1d8, are you referring to, like, I know that's like a die, but what does that mean in reference to your deck?
1DH, it means there's no cards in here that cost more than $1.
$1.
Yeah. People also call it
1DH. Yeah, like
or
one
EDH, like the dice. And I was like, oh, interesting.
Yeah.
$1 Highlander. I get it. It took me a minute. We got there.
Got it. I'm just helping out at the channel for new viewers.
You got it. All right, friends. Well, if you haven't given us a follow, go ahead and do that right now, so you always know when we're going live. And we'll kick this off. Bobby Christine won the randomization award from Spell Table, so you're gonna get us going here. Good luck, everybody. Have fun.
Turtle bias and Spell Table. That's what I'm claiming. Turtle bias.
I'm gonna play this. I dropped my card.
Oh no.
Hey.
I'm gonna play a tap land. It's a Pete Bog.
Ooh,
Not to be mixed up with the fella named Pete Bog.
His brother.
I think he's a baseball player.
Like Wade Boggs, except Pete Bog.
And yeah, Wade Boggs. Yeah.
Arcane Sanctum
wouldn't-
and pass.
I wouldn't wade in those bugs. I wouldn't get in that bug.
Okay. Gonna draw. And then I'm going to play. I'm gonna do a. How should I do this? Okay, this is gonna look weird. Forest. I'm gonna move my lands up here a little bit. Over. There we go. So I'm gonna play a forest. I'm going to tap it and Soul Ring, but I'm not doing anything with the Soul Ring.
Oh.
It's on the board.
Nobody panic. Nobody panic. She's not doing anything with it.
I'm not doing anything.
No.
Yeah, just showing your dominance.
Yeah, I'm just
That's all.
looking a little flashy.
Nice.
Just flexing is all. Just flexing.
And pass.
All right. Nice. I'm gonna draw. I think I'm a big fan of the Pete Bog in that play. And very similarly, I'm gonna play a Sandstone Needle, which comes in with 2 depletion counters on it.
Samesies?
And I'll pass the turn. Well, it's a red one. Yeah.
Well, you know, samesies, but yeah.
What are the depletion counters
when you want to feel like you're playing CDH, but you want all the drawbacks of sacrificing. So.
I'm gonna put this swamp into play. I'm not gonna use Pete Bog. I'm gonna tap the swamp, cast a Shambling Ghast, and that's a little zombie with some death triggers. I'll pass.
Love that little
Yes.
All right.
So good.
I've been using that all up in standard.
I'd say very strong in black and standard right now.
It was like before they did the final sets, Crimson Dawn, all the latest sets. It's been, anyways, yeah, it's been nice. But it wasn't that great before, after, but I'm thankful it's like super good now.
Exotic Orchard and Pass.
So, right, so
I'm like ramp on a 1-drop. Oh baby.
Draw.
Exotic. What are you gonna get? Oh, you're gonna get some good colors from us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say, do we have all the colors? Yeah. Well,
No, we're missing a white.
We're missing.
White and blue.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
That's okay. I got white and blue right here. I'm good.
Look
I'm
at
all
you.
good.
Perfect.
Okay, we're looking out for you. We're like trying to make sure you're taking care of it.
Yes.
Make sure you can play your spells.
I'm gonna play a Myriad Landscape. It's gonna come in tapped, and then I'm gonna tap my Forest and my Soul Ring, and then I'm going to play a Fertilid. So this is a 0/0 that enters the battlefield with 2 counters on it, and then I can pay 2, remove a counter from it, and target player searches their library for a basic land card. So this will be good for my getting lands to come in. And that is my turn.
Okay. I'm gonna untap. Okay. And draw. B6. Basics. This is the fun play. I'll play a swamp. I'll tap the Sandstone Needle and the swamp, and I'll remove this depletion counter. And I got this other my little mana card. Well, that'll work for now. I like to track it, just to be legit. That's 2 red, and that's a black. And so I will cast a Sin Prodder. It's a 3/2 menace, and at the beginning of your upkeep, reveal a top card of my library, and then one of you can pay life to stop me from drawing that card. So I get to draw an extra card per turn, but I have to show one of you. It's like a little mini game of like, who will pay to stop me from drawing this wonderful, delicious card. So I passed the turn with that.
They gave it that nice little menace too.
Yeah, he's got a little poker. He's got a little poker. And he likes to poke a little bit. He kind of comes in. I do like that they put menace on him, that he's a little top heavy, you know.
By the way, we did get a question in chat from Otter Noises about how we feel about the daybound nightbound mechanic. I love the idea of it. I personally like it better in Magic Arena, where it kind of keeps track of the day-night thing for me.
Yeah.
But I think it could be really interesting, especially if you're the only one at the table who gets the advantage of the nightbound stuff. Yeah, that's my personal thoughts about it, but I thought I would at least bring it up.
I say bad trick or something like that. Like go ahead.
Badrick interacts with Daybound Nightbound?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Astral Mage. I'm trying to think of a specific scenario. I was playing in a game against Badrick Archmage. So that's a commander with a day-night mechanic. That person was dropping. It happened more often than I thought it would happen. They forced some of the day-night on certain times, like they were able to manipulate it. I don't think they had a Celestis out, but it was really cool. And by the end, they were getting a mana reduction of at least 4 or 5 or something like that.
Wow. Nice.
You know, I think you can also play with some counters and proliferate. So there's some other fun things you might want to do there, because those counters don't have to be all from that time. So I think it's okay. I wish there was I think it's annoying to track, but I think it's, for most people, it's annoying to track. I don't mind it, but
I was gonna say, it sounds like if you're committed to it and you have a good way of keeping track of it, I think it could probably be to your advantage, but you just have to be committed to it. Like if it's going to be something that's a little bit of a hassle, it may not work, but you know, again, like we love people in EDH who are committed to the bit. So if you're committed to it, go for it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I think you'd have to watch it. I find that whenever I play any card, any kind of thing that's different, that's out of the standard of what most people play, I just always have to talk it out and be like, let me check the trigger, let me check the trigger. Like, let me keep up on it and like work it. So just
And yeah, find a couple people who want to play it with you and see, sort of talk your whole way through it to see if it's something that you like, or, you might just be like, yeah, I like werewolves, but not the day-bound, night-bound thing. And then, you'll find your answer. So
I'm happy about the mechanic for people who enjoy it, but it also feels a little sad for the people who loved werewolves, but now they're forced into this weird thing. It's also one of those mechanics I'm just never, ever gonna mess with. It's just, I'm never, like, I'm never gonna make a dungeon deck. I'm never,
Got it. I was about to say, do you think it's a stranded mechanic then? Like, it's a stranded mechanic?
For me, it is. I will never touch it, basically.
Yeah. Okay. You've already given up on it.
I've played a couple games with people playing Tovolar, and they're like each game, like the switch got missed at some point. It's really hard to keep track of.
For sure. I mean, if you tied something to it, like if you tie a treasure to it, it definitely incentivizes me. Like, I will watch my monologue taxes. I will, like in some cases, maybe in EDH, you have to like, we should bribe everybody. Like, if the player for this trigger, if it happens, like if I mean, they just get a treasure if it's forgotten or something like that.
Oh.
Like a way to, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, like some sort of house rule to kind of like incentivize like watching the pot for keeping a person from getting a treasure or something.
I like that a lot.
Although it's like a swear jar, but with magic cards.
Yes.
I'm gonna remove
because I'm a mommy. I'm gonna mommy you while we play Magic.
I'm gonna remove a counter from Pete Bog, tap the other 2 for 4 total for Liliana, Untouched by Death.
Ooh, Planeswalker.
That's a great fragrance too. You should imagine what that smells like. Untouched by Death. It's
I
like
would wear that. My goodness.
Hey Anna.
You've walked through dead bodies, but like you just smell great. Like all
triumphant.
Yeah. How do you?
I'm certain it smells tremendous.
Also, for those who don't know, how does the desolation trigger on that land? Like, how does that work? I'm unfamiliar.
Desolation?
Or sorry, the trigger on the land you have, the bog.
The Pete Bog. So it came in with 2 counters. I can remove 1 to add 2 black.
Oh, and if you don't, it just taps for a regular one?
Once I'm out of counters, it goes kaput.
Oh,
yeah, it gets sacrificed.
Okay,
yeah.
Okay. Desecration, is that the one?
Pete Bog.
Yes, but what was the counter you used to
what kind of counters does it get?
Is it a depletion counter?
Depletion. Okay. I was in the neighborhood, but...
Oh, yeah.
Are you activating that Liliana there?
Yep, gonna activate +1, put the top 3 cards of my library into my graveyard. If at least one of them is a zombie, each opponent will lose 2 life and I'll gain 2 life. Oh my gosh, there's a zombie in there. It's a corpse auger.
Wow, that's magic.
Ooh.
Just like magic. Alright.
Bam, bam, bam. There's also a Rise of the Dark Realms in there, unfortunately, so you'll have to worry about that one.
Good. So we all lost 2 and you gained 2?
Yep.
Oh, I love it. Good. Closer to death. Thank God. Touch me, Liliana. Touch me.
After that activation, I am going to end my turn.
Really? Okay. Well, let's untap and draw. And
I have to adjust this light. It's
okay.
1 moment.
You got it.
Yeah, take it.
All right, and then I'll play a forest. Gonna tap all 3. Exotic Orchard is gonna tap for a red, which I can get from the from Lynn's land there, and I'll play a Svella Ice Shaper.
I helped cast this, everybody. I helped cast this.
You're helping, yay! So it's a 2/4. I can pay 3 and tap it to make a mana rock, and I can pay 6 plus red plus green. Look at my top 4. And I may cast a spell from among them without paying its mana cost. Ooh.
Yeah.
That's
I've
all.
seen this used in a combo way.
Maybe. It's going to take me a while to get to 8 mana.
Yeah.
No, I know.
Some good stuff.
It's so good.
It's not a color combo that I play very often, but I always loved, I felt like Call Time was like interesting set, and I feel like
really
there's so many
was,
good
yeah.
things that I keep going back to find in this, like just like, oh yes, this is a beautiful card, and then I go back and read it, I'm like, oh, it's like some really interesting good stuff.
Then I'll pass.
Oh, I'm not, Andy, I'm not insinuating that you're gonna combo off with that card. I've just seen some decks like taken with that as the commander. That Svella.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Cool.
I mean, Danny Boy Garcia does. I've seen other ones that I played on the I Hate Your Deck servers. Someone had a really fun one. With it. Anyways, they went infinite with some artifact creation, and I was like, that was fun. Thanks. Let's play another. But I'm hoping to see you do some fun stuff with that.
Me too.
I'm gonna play a Dimir Aqueduct. It is going to come in tapped, and it is going to send a land back to my hand as well. So I'm going to, let's see how I'm going to do that. Probably going to send. All right, I'm going to send the Myriad Landscape back to my hand, and then I'm going to tap one. I'm going to. Do I want to do that? That's the main question.
I like how they handled the gods and Kaldheim.
Yes.
Like
Burgie is sweet.
They were much more mortal. You know what I mean? Immortal. They weren't indestructible.
Yeah.
And that stuff gets me. Forget you, Theros. Sure, I like Greek mythology a lot, but I'm not gonna love you because I hate your god.
All right, I'm actually going to. I think everybody has a creature now, don't they? Let's see. Oh, you've got your Sin Prouder over there, yes, and then you've got Stella, and you've got your little.
It's so darn cool they were artifacts.
Yes. Okay, I think I'm gonna not. I would say the fun thing about that Shambling Ghast over there is just like, it's a 1/1, but then if you're swinging with a 2, all you gotta do is, have it do. It has a, when it dies, it can either go make you a treasure, or it can give a creature -1/-1. I don't really want that for my little plant here, so I will pass for now.
It's a sneaky little zombie.
I know, it's
Nice.
so good.
Okay. I'm going to untap, and for upkeep, I have a Sin Prouder trigger. So I'm going to reveal the top card of my library, and I will ask my opponents in turn if they will pay life equal to the converted mana value of the card. If you do, like if you take that life and damage, this card will go to my graveyard. If nobody wants to pay the life, it goes to my hand. So I'll show you a mountain, Bobby Christine. Would you like to pay 0 life?
Oh, I just want to be nice. That's the problem.
Well, we have
So,
other
like, you
opponents
can have
too. We
that
can see how they feel too. 0 life.
Pass. I can pass the prayer.
Yep, you can pass. You will not pay. You say,
Sure.
okay, I won't pay the 0 life.
I won't pay the 0.
Andy?
I won't pay.
Really?
Yeah. Ms. Eldritch, do you want to pay 0 life to put that
0
mountain?
life.
Do it.
I know that's such
Do
a
it.
steep
Do it.
cost. I just
Do it. Do it. Do it.
It's
I
fine.
want you to do it.
Because I like you, I will pay the 0 life just for you.
Yes.
As a New Year's present to you, I will pay the 0.
Thank
Beautiful.
you.
Just for you.
Thank you, mommy.
Wow, what an adventure that was.
Okay, cool. Thanks for paying the 0 life. It could have been a card to my hand. That would have been nice. Yeah, that would have been a gift. But you don't need to give that to me.
Knight of
I don't
Bawa,
deserve
thank you
that.
for the gift sub to Casual Jake. Much appreciated, friend.
Aw, that makes me
you.
happy.
Nice.
Hi, Jake.
I think I'm just going to be a little silly, and I will. I want to bring in my commander. I really do. I like him so much. I do. I'll bring him in. So I'm going to tap the Sandstone Needle, remove the depletion counter, and I'll turn into 2 red. And this will get sacrificed. With the Swamp, I'll cast Florian, Voldaren, Scion.
He's here.
Down to 1 land. We call this not ramping. It's like, I'm ready to do work for your master. What do you want me to do? You see that planeswalker over there? Yes.
Oh,
Like,
damn
get
it.
her phone number. No, I'm actually, the Sin Potter is just going to attack you, Bobby Christine. How's that for a gift?
Oh, that makes me
I'll
happy.
attack
I'll
you
take
for a
it.
3. Okay, great. You'll take the 3. All right. I've done 3. Opponents have lost 3 life, I believe. So I'll track that as Florian's bite. And now I'm going to look at 3 cards equal to that damage or loss of life by my opponent. And I can exile one of these cards to play. So I'll exile the card that was denied to me. Oh dear, Dina. Mountain. I can get it anyways. Okay, I can get it anyways. I can go out and get my mountains from somewhere else. If you're not gonna let me deal with the devil here, you're willing to talk to him.
Listen, I have been
I'll play
bitten by
that
Florian
down for a
before.
turn. You have.
It was a good time. But I know how to do it.
With that, I'm going to. I still think I could keep it slow. I'll keep it slow. There's no rush. I'll pass the turn.
Jen, thank you so much for the other gifted sub.
Jen
Much
throwing ninja
appreciated,
stars again.
friends.
Jen.
What do you, Jen? What's your latest deck you're brewing? Tell us about it.
I'm gonna untap and draw. I hope it's a second bear deck.
Oh yes, we love bears.
I'm gonna put the swamp into play. And then I'm going to tap 3 and cast Lord of the Accursed. Other zombies I control get +1/+1. I can pay 2 and tap it to give all my zombies menace. I'm gonna +1 Liliana's ability.
Not liking what's going on in chat right now. People talking about me dying first. Cut it out.
Kill Andy.
Get out of here with that.
Isn't there an emote? Isn't there like an emote that's kill Andy first?
Oh my god, you guys. Oh, it happened. The Liliana, it got me there. I had an engine. It's happening. I'm going to mill 3 cards with Liliana's ability. At least one of them is a zombie, so you'll all lose 2 life and I'll gain 2 life.
Again?
Uh-huh. And
Liliana
then,
will die now. But I appreciate your moment.
Lo and behold, I milled 2 zombie creatures. So what I'm then going to do is tap this peat bog and remove it to add 2 black to my mana pool. And I'm going to cast Gorex by exiling 3 creatures from my graveyard.
Coming down! Yay! We're going to trip that turtle.
It's like a pet cemetery on his back. Oh my god.
These are all up in Gorex's shell. When I attack or Gorex dies, I can put 1 into my hand.
Oh gosh, let's let him die. That's a little quick. How big is that Gorex body?
It is a 4/4 Death Touch. I'm sorry, it is buffed by the Lord of the Accursed into a 5/5 Death Touch.
A 5/5 Death Touch that could go menacing.
And then I'll pass.
Nice.
I did it.
You did it! Okay,
sorry.
so
You have turtle power, honey. How does it feel to have turtle power? Describe it to us in how many on one cowabunga or like a like a cowabunga scale.
Just straight to radical.
Okay, see, but I love this part of EDH where people can like play their very favorite cards, and it's like this may not be like the most optimized whatever card, but it is like my favorite, beautiful, wonderful card, and then they play it, and it's like more exciting than some of the like the fancier games, you know. It's a good time. So I'm so excited for the turtle.
Thanks, Diana.
Welcome to that.
You got anything else, Bobby Christine?
My turn is over.
Okay.
May your turtle live a long, healthy life.
I hope so.
Let's
Any player that does remove my turtle will be attacked by me mercilessly, regardless of anything else that happens.
Consequences.
I like it. I like the way you describe that. Thanks for setting the boundaries. It's better than like those games where you do that, like you attack somebody and they're like, they didn't say anything beforehand, and then they're like, I'm gonna kill you the rest of the game. And like, They get so mad. Like I milled one person and they lost their favorite card and they said, "I'm going to kill you." Like they were like, "I'm going to just kill you first." So Bobby Christine, they only said it after I did it, not before, which feels, not like good communication. I appreciate you making that clear to all of us.
I played my own turtle.
Turtle!
Hey,
Oh,
turtle!
So this is Arkelos. So if Arkelos is untapped, everything comes in untapped. If it's tapped, everything comes in tapped.
Cool.
And then
that's so turtle.
That's all I got. I'll pass the turn.
Oh, so it's
That's a group.
depending
hockey.
on how the turtle is tapped or untapped, our things come in.
Yep.
Untapped. Or... Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. That's exciting. I like that. Okay, let's see. All right, I'm going to play. We're gonna do a myriad landscape. Oh, that comes in tapped. Okay, we're gonna do a myriad landscape.
No, it
for
doesn't.
sure.
It doesn't come in 10.
Oh,
It comes
in
okay, so it comes. Is it overrule like their own?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, the turtle untaps that land for you.
What a great turtle!
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're friends
Good.
now. Yay.
Yeah, we're
That's
friends.
amazing.
In a minute, I might not like you very much. But
Well, I mean,
yeah.
yeah, what'll happen is the turtle's gonna tap to attack, and then we're all gonna be tapped when we come in on our, or things are gonna be tapped when we come in.
Well, maybe. We'll see how it goes.
Maybe.
We'll see what happens.
Okay,
I don't
okay.
know. I mean,
I'm going to. All right,
That's
so
so
I'm going
cool.
to do a little ramp. Is what I'm gonna do. I'm going to tap this and pay 2, so I'm going to use my soul ring, and then I'm going to sacrifice the myriad landscape and go get. I think I'm going to go get 2. They have to share a type, so I think we're going to go get 2 forests. And then I think that's all I'm going to do for my turn, so we will pass. They also
Okay.
come in untapped.
Yeah, they would be. Yep.
Oh, that's so okay. So see,
Don't pass yet.
All right. Yeah, I should have thought about that a little longer. Don't pass yet.
Well, do you want to get other colors?
Do I want to what?
Get other colors?
Get other colors? Oh, you mean like
Oh.
if I had done this differently,
Island,
if I would
or,
have picked other colors?
Mhm.
No. Yeah. Yes, I might. Okay. We'll do a takesies backsies.
For sure.
Okay, island instead.
Very nice.
Find another one here.
Or swamp. You have swamps.
I do have swamps. But I'm
But
not
you
going
might
to do
have a
anything with
double
them
tap.
presently.
Okay.
So I will still pass.
They're all untapped.
They're all
You're still
untapped.
back.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
good.
if I we got the blue, the untapped blue.
Nice.
Watch out.
I'll
Not gonna shove
untap
my
it.
hand
Good. I've done that before. This Sin Prodder will trigger, and I'll reveal the top card of my library. Bobby Christine, would you like to pay 9 life
I am pretty disinterested in paying
for
that
this
9.
blasphemous act?
Oh,
Would you like to kick?
I would
No?
roll
All
my
right,
creatures.
Andy.
Wait, no. I'll pay the 9. I'll pay the 9.
You'll pay the 9? You pay the
The
9?
9.
Wow.
I love my zombies.
It'll go to my graveyard with the 9 being paid.
Paying the 9, taking one for the team.
We
Bobby
just won't even have to
Look at
worry
that.
about it.
Thanks for
Yeah.
the follow,
Alright,
Shannibal.
no.
Happy to have you here.
Hi,
Bobby Christine, I heard you for 9. I mean, you shouldn't be talking to the devil. It's whispering in the ears that trying to stop me from going places, and you shouldn't be working with it.
Instead
is
of
such a-
like.
It's
making
preventing
some
me.
kind of
It's
deal.
yeah, it is. You're making this deal with that. You're stopping me from getting ahead. I see that. But you're at what cost? Bobby Christine, at what cost?
A quarter of her life. That was the cost.
That's quite a hefty cost.
That is
Um,
yes.
For sure. I'm going to take advantage of turtle time that we're currently in, which I absolutely love turtle time. I'll tap this for a black, and then I'm going to play a Recto's Carnarium, and I'm going to return a land to my hand. So I'll return this swamp to my hand. And then this Recto's Carnarium is going to be untapped thanks to our friend Arkelos, which is nice.
Nice.
Thanks, Arkelos.
Thanks,
That's actually
'Cause I love you
premature, but I love you, Arkelos. I'll tap this mountain here and this black that's floating. I'm going to cast Feed the Swarm and target Gorex the Tomb Shell. I'm coming for you.
Oh my goodness.
I am coming for you right now, Gorex. Feed the Swarm. I'll eat it. I'll eat the life cost. You're gonna die first. You're gonna die first. I'm gonna die.
Wow.
So I'll take 8 points of damage and destroy.
Okay.
That's blood for blood. Blood for
Blood
blood.
for blood. It's
you have
equal
enough
to the
health.
CMC.
Yeah, I took all 8.
Wow. Oh my.
I'm trying to die first. I want to be the murderer. I want to be the murderer.
I get to pick one of
Anyways.
these cards.
Yeah, pick one of your little from exile, from your little pet cemetery. Dig one of your little friends up and put them on the battlefield.
I swear to God. I'll put the Diregraph Colossus into my hand.
Oh, that's a good one. Actually, too good. No,
The rest are
too good for us.
exiled.
That wasn't a good choice at all.
Mhm.
All right, cool. The Diregraph Colossus will come in untapped regardless of any kind of rulings because of the Arkelos. I will move to combat. I believe you have large. Oh, where's your one creature in play, Bobby Christine? It return to your hand, not to play?
Yeah.
Oh, got
It's
it. I thought
not
it was-
strong.
Oh, okay. You're right. Okay, that's the right. You're right. It's not. Okay. All right.
Wouldn't that be sick?
Okay.
though?
It would be good. It would be good. Bobby Christina, I'm gonna send Florian and the Sin Prodder over at you. I think I'm still thinking about the amount of mana that I'm gonna have. Like if I was gonna be with it too. I think I'll go for. I'll do the Sin Prodder at your Planeswalker and Florian at you.
Ooh.
If I block that Sand Prodder with both my Shambling Gas and Lord of the Accursed, you get to
Yeah.
decide which one to kill.
I'll order the damage and then assign
You
the
kill.
damage.
You probably kill the one I don't want you to kill. Will not respond
that's-
to anything.
Okay.
I will
Yeah, I
take
don't know if
the-
I'd be. Yeah, I'd probably want to kill something good, like the Lord of the Accursed.
Lily will go to 3 loyalty.
Okay, what about blocking your body?
What about my bod?
Florian's gonna hit you for 3.
Oh yes, no responses though.
Okay, cool. All right. That'll be 12 points of damage or 12 loss of life. I'm gonna go to post combat and look at 12 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. And I'll exile one to put into play. I played a land for a turn. I think if I know. Oh, if I only have 2 mana to play with. Okay. I'll exile a key to the city. It's like the big Lebowski. Like I don't know. I just like gonna go see the Lebowski and then get the key to the city. The little lousy urban underachievers or overachievers. Anyways, I'll tap the Rector's Carnarium. I'll cast the key to the city. And with that, I will pass the turn.
Wow. When I thought about you swarming my turtle, I didn't think it'd be like this.
I thought you're right.
I'm gonna put this swamp into play.
Didn't know it'd be like this.
I'm gonna.
I thought it
plus
was into
one
play.
for
I probably would have just killed Arkelos or whatever and been the cool person. stops the mana flare before it gets to everybody, you know, like particularly me. But I always like to give everyone a turn with their creature. And you had a moment with your
I
turtle,
had
and then I was like, we're
quite
gonna
the
kill
moment.
it. Yeah.
Hey, what's up,
Plus
Arena
we're
of the
life-
Ancients?
look
Thanks
at
for the
this.
raid, friends.
We're life
Got a
twins.
raid?
We're life twins.
Hello. Hi, Arena. Hi, everybody. Hi, Andy. Hi, Nick. Hi, Donnie. There's a lot of people I have not said direct hellos to. Hi, Baba. Hi, Fresh.
Hello.
Romper, stomper, bumper, boo. Tell me,
Okay.
tell me.
I activated Liliana's ability. That makes me mill another 3 cards.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
2 of them were zombies, so once again, this is going quite well. Each opponent will lose 2 life, and I'll gain 2 life.
Ouch.
There are there's 1 zombie in the graveyard. After that, I'm going to pay 1, 2, 3, and I'm gonna cast. Let's see. What's the best way to go about this? Cemetery Reaper. They're all good options, so that's fine. That's a good spot to be in. My other zombies will get +1/+1.
So now
I
you
can
have
pay
2
3,
zombie
tap it.
lords out?
Yes, indeed.
Blah.
Okay. After that, my turn is over.
Alright. Untap and draw. I will play an Opulent Palace. Untapped. Woohoo! Then
Turtle time.
let's do a...
See, turtles, would a turtle wear a diaper if you had one in the house and you just wanted to let it walk around? Would you put a diaper on it?
I don't think their poops are very messy.
The mess has got to be small.
Okay.
I think they're small enough to be like, yeah, you just clean it up.
Yeah.
Thanks. You know that book where it says like everybody poops? I thought it was gonna give me every picture of everything's poop so I could identify it.
You could
I thought
do
it
a
would show
custom
me-
turtle diaper.
Yeah.
I just want to know what everyone's poop looks like. All animals. So I'm like, what is this beast? You know what I mean? Like what's tracking us? Or like what's this shitting on my front porch? Like
All right.
Oh,
I
I
played
feel
a
that.
Letter of
Yeah, like-
Acceptance. And my commander, Sisay, Weatherlight Captain. She gets +1/+1 for each color among other legendary permanents I control. So she's currently getting +4/+4. And I can pay Wooburg to search my library for legendary permanent with mana cost less than her power. Put it onto the battlefield. I will go to combat. Let's see. Let's send Arkelos over at Ms Eldritch. It's a 2/4.
Okay. I will take the 2.
Okay. And now Arkelos is tapped, so everything will come in tapped.
Ruh-roh.
Ruh-roh.
those days are over. Nap time, everybody. We're on turtle time.
And then I will
It's like a day-night
pass
cycle.
the turn.
There you go. Okay. I mean, TBH, I wish we had nap time. And oh, you know what? I was gonna do. Let's see,
End step.
Yes, end step.
Desecrate us.
I think.
I agree.
Yeah, I'm a little worried about Sisay. How big is she right now?
Don't
Touche.
worry about it. She's a
I'd
6'6".
say, but you've got.
She's a 6'6".
Okay.
The turtle would be good. The other turtle that's gonna like make all your new stuff come in tap might be a concern. It
Yeah,
could also slow down Bobby Christine's zombie machine.
Yes.
Or you could
Have a
hurt Lynn's
limit
board, you know.
to what I can do.
Yeah,
You
you
don't have
could-
to just listen to Lynn. You can kill her
Yeah,
stuff.
then you could always hurt Florian is giving me such value, and but you know, I don't-
Just leave Turtle
I'm not
alone.
affecting the world. I just got to kill the person that's sworn to kill me, which is Bobby Christine.
Okay, we're going
Value
to
in the-
play.
How much did I mean it, though?
You meant it.
Why did
Says-
Woodland's gonna come in tapped? Unfortunately. Yeah, I pass. Sorry, that wouldn't have happened yet because I'm still on the end step deciding what I want to do here. Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to pay 3. I'm going to pay a green, blue, and black. I'm going to play a Sultai Charm, and I'm going to destroy Sisay.
My commander, I just played her.
I know, I'm sorry. She's really
Relatable.
giant, and I have a limit on what I can what I can handle. So,
Our guests came to crush our hopes and dreams.
Yep.
Yes! Yes! That's why you brought us in, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're here to like
Crush
put
them,
you in
once,
check.
fight them. Yeah.
You think you're the coolest. You have all these
Okay.
people that come onto your show and like hang out with you and like want to be your friends and like, of
Here
course,
to
us
crush.
people that are out here lonely without a stream
Sad.
are gonna
Okay.
come here and make you feel bad as much as we can.
Yep, as much as we can.
Plus, I want to kill turtles tonight. Just turtles.
Make
Can
some
you flush
turtle
a
soup.
turtle? Like if a turtle died, how do you deal with the body?
Oh, throw it in the trash.
Bury it.
You bury it.
Bury it.
Got it. Don't you make soup? Can't you make soup out of it?
Oh.
Whoa, Andy, Flory, thank you, buddy. That's a whole ton of gift subs there.
Andy. Oh my
Andy.
goodness.
That's so sweet. We love
Is-
Andy, by
is
the
this-
way.
Is this because of Andy's solidarity? Andy's look out
Oh,
for
wonderful.
Andy's, don't they?
There we go, yes.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much,
Go look out for
Andy.
each other.
Really appreciate it.
I'm going to...
Is it like Andy flowery, like a like flowery, kind of like your
Andy
like
Flory.
you're
It's
a
Flory.
baked good?
Oh,
Oh, it's
Flory.
flory. So it's not like you're a baked good. It's more of you're a flory.
I'm going to tap my Soul Ring. I'm going to tap one black. I'm going to play a Retreat to Hagra. So this is going to... it's a landfall enchantment. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under my control, I can choose one. Either target creature gets +1/+0. This is not focusing. Or each opponent loses 1 life and I gain 1 life. So, that's where my land's coming in.
Oh, you're our baked good, Andy Flory.
But you know what? If I'd been smarter, I would have played that in reverse. But here we are.
Definitely not a McFlurry,
Play
no.
slow magic today. Okay. What else? Let's see.
That's okay because we're on turtle time.
We are on turtle time.
Turtles
Yes.
count it off.
Turtle time. Yes. And
So
then
your
I'm
enchantment comes into play tapped.
going- Oh, it does.
I like
It
that.
could
don't
matter.
care.
It could matter.
It
But,
matters
like-
so much, but yes.
Well, actually, it comes into play tapped. Sorry.
That's cool.
Yes. If I played that in a different order, it would have gone differently, but I did not. So we're going to play a crop rotation. So as an additional cost to cast the spell, I'm going to destroy one of my lands, and then I get to go search my land for a card. Or sorry, go search my library for a land card and put it into play. So I'm going to destroy this island here.
Normally, with crop rotation, people would be like, so good because it comes into play untapped, but look at that turtle.
Look at that.
That
Just
turtle.
slowly
And it
bowing
does
its
feel
head.
land. It doesn't even
Turtle,
I don't
though.
even have to pick
Oh, it's
a
at the land. Yeah,
basic
that's
land.
also a good part. You know, it's a good card for that reason. Get any land. A lot of people go for some value there.
Right,
With
yes. I suppose you probably can't. I don't know if you want to go because it depends on what I'm bringing. Let's see. Got 2 options here. Okay, I'm going to pick a. I'm going to do an Evolving Wild, so that's going to come in tapped. So there we go. That is on my board now. Do
That's
this.
nice.
You can see I've got untapped
I
island.
see what you're building. You're building this empire of
Yes.
lands.
What a
So you're
land
the
empire.
commander. Yeah.
Yes. All right.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I see it. I have all this
Mystery.
graveyard value built up. Untap, upkeep, and I will reveal the top card of my library and ask my opponents would you like to pay 2 life to keep me from having a keen duelist? Which is very similar to the Sin Prodder, but we both get to do it, and it's another little mini game for upkeeps.
I've paid my dues. I'm passing.
Okay.
I'm cool with you having it.
Okay. Yeah, keen duelist. I can blow a card up, but I think it should be readable by the spell Tabla.
Yeah. Okay, so at the beginning of your upkeep, you and target opponent each reveal the top card of your library, and you each lose life equal to the mana value of the card revealed by the other person. And then you each put it into your hand. Ooh.
Yeah, it'll be a little. We each get a free card, so if I were to play it, we'd start getting free cards. We would be paying for it, and I don't really have a high mana value deck, but I like it for the just speeding up of the gameplay. So that's
You balance the Dark Confidant.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will not pay the 2. Oh, sorry. I don't know if Andy said
Nice.
2.
I'm not paying.
Okay, cool. I will take it into my hand. Thank you, little devil.
Hey,
Dropping
listener.
off our package for me. I'll draw a card for a turn.
Anthony, oh my god. Wah. Arcane.
Ooh, I've got some fun cards, and the speed at which this game is going.
Yes.
It feels like we're gonna be here for a hot moment. I'll move to combat. Those zombies now are +1/+1, even if they're not the one that says like all other zombies, because now the
They're all
Cemetery Reaper
3
is a
powered.
3/3.
Yes,
Okay.
I'll be here in a minute.
For sure. I'm gonna get myself killed. And then
You did say you want to get killed
then
first, so
I think it's good to be that martyr. I think it's important. No, I'll put the challenge out there. I think what I'll do is I will move to combat, and I will send the Sin Prodder at you, Andy, and I'll send Florian over at you, Bobby Christine. My only way to deal with your problem is to sacrifice my commander. And I feel like I want to hit you, your body. I think I've got to play though, so actually I'll swing at your planeswalker for. Yeah, I'll swing at your planeswalker for 3. I'm fine. I'm gonna take one for the team. I'm gonna have some little resolve and actually attack the planeswalker.
No responses.
All right.
Okay, I guess I could make it unblockable, so we could just make it not even response. Yeah, but perfect. Okay. Sin Prodder will be menace, so I believe that'll hit you for 3, Andy.
For 3? Yep.
In honor of Andy's gift subs, I will attack Andy. That's as close as I can give you. That's as much effect on the world that I can give you at this moment. Okay. Post combat, I'm gonna look at 3 cards of Florian. I get to play one of these, and it'll come into play tapped. That's a cruel answer. I will exile a Flame Blitz.
Flame Blitz.
Yeah, tell me if that's too oppressive. Like, would that stop your deck from doing its thing, Bobby Christine? Because I will gladly. Okay, cool. All right. Like, you know what I mean?
figure I only got 1 more turn with her anyway.
Okay. All right, cool. I'm gonna put that into exile, and then I can potentially play our cast.
Oh, it's the end step. Oh no!
What? The end step.
That's okay.
Oh yeah, end step. Yeah, it's a hit. It is a big hit. So this is 3. I do love the thought of casting this Keen Duelist, but I'm gonna get around to it eventually. I'll tap the Recto's Carnarium for to cast a Rousing Refrain for 2. And I'll put 3 suspend counters. Or sorry, not casting it. It's not a cast, it's a suspend. So I'm gonna put it to this side with 2 mana and with 3 suspend counters on it. And essentially it says I'll add red mana for each card in target opponent's hand. And then you suspend it again for 3.
Super
so
cool.
it's like a little recurring
Jessica's will.
half Jessica's will. It's
Right.
like Jessica's,
Sick.
you know, it's not Will, it's just Jessica. They've broken up.
Little Jessica.
Yeah, just Jessica's side project.
Jessica.
So
Jessica's
that's it.
won't.
That would be for the. And then I will cast the Flame Blitz with the other red that I have, which is an enchantment that'll come into play tap. Thanks, Turtle.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thanks. And then I will play a guildless commons. It'll come into play tapped, and I'll put Liz Mountain back into my hand. And pass the turn. At my end step, the Flame Blitz will deal 5 damage to each planeswalker.
Bye, Liliana.
Oh, bye, Lily. Are you gonna have a nice eulogy for Lily this time? I know you had a nice one for you.
Bobby Christine, do you have one? I've never made an emotional connection with her. I haven't never seen her work quite as well as she did tonight. I will say that, if I could say anything about her. And
Sweet
the
Lily.
effectiveness and her ability to just like mill life totals down like she was doing while providing turtle food was incredible.
The whole world's
So-
got mommy.
Yeah, I'm touched by death, the
Yes.
fragrance. I will never forget how you smelled.
I miss the cold smell.
May she rest in power
Rest in power.
in the grave.
I'm gonna untap.
Belongs to me.
She lived with power. I don't know.
She did
That's
so
true.
much
She
work.
She did live with a lot of power.
She did.
Here's what's
But
gonna
I feel like she's one of those, just like, okay, fine, I will permit myself to be put in the grave. You're not killing her. She's like consenting to like in a certain
I think
way.
so. Like,
She's allowing death
I
to
don't
touch
know.
her. That's what's happening. You know what I mean?
for sure.
Yeah.
Usually those are, powerful planeswalkers usually have to be like, I'm out of the game.
Right.
Like,
Like, I'm done. Let's stop.
I need a break. Unless you're Superman or something like that. I don't know. Maybe. I guess bad things do happen to characters,
It's tap 3.
and they don't
And
always
that's
ask for it.
Curse of the Bestless Dead. This is going to enchant Deanna.
What are you cursing me with?
When a land enters
Oh,
the
this-
battlefield under your control, I will get a 2/2 decayed zombie.
Oh, wow. Damn. That's going to do work.
I hope you ramp
That's
up whole
going to
bunch.
do work.
She just invested in your work.
My decayed
Yes,
zombies
okay.
can't block, so that's something.
Mhm.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
But they can
Okay.
sure as hell
That's how it is.
sacrifice themselves and get bigger. Oh my god.
And then I'm gonna move to combat. And I'm gonna send 9 damage at Lynn.
Yeah! Sounds good. Alright, 9 damage. I'll take 9 damage. See, I'm really straight. I'm trying to drive that. That's 26 to 17. I'm really trying to strike that in you.
And
Alright.
then I'll pass.
Get those zombies working. Kill me, and then it'll feel easy to kill the rest of them. That's what I learned from watching Walking Dead today. The 3 questions you ask. How many walkers have you killed? How many people have you killed? Coral! You're getting for Coral! And then it's like, and then why? And so Bobby Christine. If Bobby Christine kills me quickly, she'll kill the rest of you just as easy. Just as easy.
Oh my God.
I'm just going to recast my commander.
No.
That's a wholesome play.
I like her. I want her out.
She's lovely. She's just powerful.
Think,
Oh, my enchantment comes in tap.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Turtle.
Turtle time.
I'll go to combat.
Turtle's happening again, isn't it?
Arcalos is
Look at
going
that turtle.
at Bobby Christine.
Oh, it's my priest.
Total?
2.
I will not respond.
After that, I think I'll just pass. Oh no, we lost Deanna. Oh, there she
She
is.
had a moment where she let it froze, but
Yeah,
now she maybe-
Yeah.
She
You're
phased
back
out
with
at
us.
end of
Hello
turn.
again.
All right.
There we go. I just phased out.
Yep.
That's what happened. Yep.
You're up, Ms. Eldritch.
All right. So I was like, please don't speak to me until it's my turn. Okay, so bring up my lands here. Got some things to untap. I know this is not quite in the correct order here. This really should be find a different layout for those. Okay, so I'm going to draw for turn. Well, that's very interesting. And the turtle is tapped.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You are. Okay.
I'm wide open. Uh-oh.
You are.
My turtle's always vulnerable.
I know.
So
Well, you have to be,
vulnerable.
you know, a turtle. You have to be careful who you share your neck with.
Yeah, it's true.
Who you stick your neck out for, I guess you should say. Like, who you stick your neck out for is a very important thing as a turtle.
Okay, we're gonna do this. I'm also gonna back my camera up a little bit.
How many turtles we got in the chat right now? Sound off, turtles.
So this
if you'd
comes
like
in.
to-
This comes in tapped.
Not
So
everyone
you'll
can
get a
handle my
zombie.
salmonella.
Get a zombie.
Thank you.
I put a land on the field. Oh, and then I'm also going to gain a life, and everybody's going to lose a life.
Thank you.
My retreat to Hagra.
Boo.
Sweet.
Mhm.
And then I'm going to. Let's see. I think it's time. It's time, friends.
I'm ready.
It's time. Yeah, because I was going to do a lot of land shenanigans, but I'm worried about that now. So we're going to pay a green, a blue, a black, and I'm going to tap my soul ring. And we are going to bring in Yarok the Desecrated. So if you missed the introduction or if you're unfamiliar, he is a 3/5 that has Death Touch and Lifelink and doubles all of my ETBs. So anything entering the battlefield, if it has an effect on enemy permanents, it happens a second time.
Deja vu.
They put a lot of words on him.
They did. It's a great time. I mean, it's kind of it's like Death Touch, Lifelink, double ETBs, but you know, like I'm saying, a whole paragraph. Yes, is beautiful. And
interesting, right?
Mm-hmm. It's kind of like when you get the car and then you get like the little feelers and the chrome rims and everything. It's like so much. I love it.
And that does come in tapped.
Oh, he does come in tapped. You're right. Damn turtle.
Damn turtle.
Turtles.
Turtles. Okay, yes.
You gotta live. You gotta live. You gotta play with the turtle. That's why I'm playing like Gilda's Commons and like all this stuff, right?
Okay. Yes, we're gonna play with the turtles tonight. All right, that's my turn.
I think Stacks does throw people off though. That kind of feeling, like that, like, oh, everything's so different. Everything costs one more. I can't comprehend my turn. Like, it makes sense. Because it's like harder, like, or if everything's coming in tap, that makes everything harder. Upkeep triggers. I have the Rousing Reframe and the Sin Prodder. We'll go with the Sin Prodder first. Or sorry, that is in terms of like, I'll stack it this way. So we'll resolve the Sin Prodder. I'll reveal this card. It's a Sulfurous Mire. Would you like to pay 0 life, Bobby Christine?
Yes.
All right. At the beginning of the game, you were like, no. And this whole point has been a lesson. So we could call this fight over if you like. I'll remove a counter off of the Rousing Reframe. So there's 2 suspended.
You killed my turtle and you want to call the fight off?
No, I would never say that. I said if you wanted to. If you wanted to.
Oh, that was my
really
mistake.
wanted to.
Yeah, I'll draw a card for a turn. I'm not saying that I will. I'm just saying, you know, if you wanted to, it could happen. Yeah. FFF. I moved to combat. I will send the Sin Prodder over at you, Deanna, and I'll send Florian over. I'm a little worried. I don't know. Turtle time is slow and unmoving and doesn't frighten me too much. But I'll send Florian over at you, Bobby Christine. You're tapped out. That makes it no fun. Do I want to discard a card? No, I don't have to. I don't have to. So I'll send it. You.
Oh, I have. Oh, no, of course it has decayed. I'll take 3.
Yeah. Okay. 3.
Which one? You're sending.
It's a Sin Prodder to 3/2 menace creature.
Oh, it's got Menache.
Yeah. If you
I
wanna.
will take the 3.
Okay,
We're still fighting.
I have no way of.
Yeah, I guess we are. Well, you left yourself open for the. I mean, you did smack me pretty hard. I'm gonna look at 6 cards and then I'll exile one of those. I'll reveal and exile one. So that's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And Things are tapped, aren't they? I've mostly just lost lands to you people. It seems like it wouldn't be a bad thing. Nope, I remember the only other spells that were played this turn, so it feels like the one thing that I'll take at this moment is a Runaway Steamkin. So I'm gonna exile this Runaway Steamkin that I can play or cast. It's a little engine that could. You put some little counters on it every time you tell little red stories, and when you tell those little red stories, kind of like our Bergie, it starts to get a little bit bigger. And then I
Sisay
can
really
remove it for some
6'6"
mana.
damn.
What's that? Oh, I'm gonna cast
Sisay is
it.
so big.
What's a 6/6?
Sisay?
That Sisay is so big.
She's a 6/6. How did she get 6/6 already?
So I got
She
4
gets
colors out.
well, +1 for all the colors of the other legendaries.
Oh, I missed that. Oh.
See, that's why I
My
took
bad.
her out early because.
Oh, I see.
Still a
Okay,
little
cool.
threatening.
That makes a lot of sense. You're right.
I know
That
Andy's
makes a
trying to
lot
play
of
casual
sense.
over there, but he's gonna start swinging at some point. It's not
This
gonna
will
be
be
a good time.
for. When I cast the Runaway Steamkin, I'm going to use the red from this and the colorless from the Guildless Commons, and then that leaves me a black and a colorless for these two because I need a little more mana to kill myself quicker, I guess, is what I'm going for. The Runaway Steamkin's going to come into play tapped, and then I will play this.
Anymore.
I'll play this Keen Duelist. I'll cast the Keen Duelist for 2 with the remainder of my mana. And it'll come
Do
into
you need
play
volunteers
tapped.
for that?
Yeah, I do. Definitely.
Okay.
All right, I passed the turn. 5 points of damage is assigned to every planeswalker. Okay, that's it. To you, Bobby Christine.
If you give me the Keen Duelist draw on your next upkeep, we won't be fighting anymore.
Oh, really? Okay.
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 Okay? Okay, we're not fighting anymore.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I'll give you a Keen Duelist trigger for not
Okay,
fighting
okay.
anymore.
Okay.
I know, Dina, you were talking about getting a Keen Duelist trigger. We'll see what's going on.
I mean, I understand, you know.
Let's untap.
I don't know if I have a better offer than I won't hit you because I'm not hitting you.
I knew you were going to be already.
I didn't say I won't hit you. I said we're not fighting anymore.
Oh,
True. You know, the technicalities of those deals.
oh my goodness.
Fine
This is
print.
such an abusive relationship.
Fine print there.
Ouchies.
Okay, I'm gonna move to combat. I am going to tap 2 and tap my Lord of the Accursed to give all of my zombies menace. And then I will...
Do you want any one of them to be unblockable?
They're all 3 powered, so whichever one you want will be unblockable. We'll go straight to whoever you want.
Oh, come on.
Spicy.
Okay. I could give up a card for that. Alright. I will make the your Cemetery Reaper unblockable. I'll discard that card. I'll discard
Okay.
this mountain.
You wanted to attack Andy?
Oh, I didn't play a land last turn. I hope you don't mind. Whoops, I forgot to play a land. Sorry.
We get a
I don't know
trigger
if you all-
to the land drop.
If you don't mind me dropping one, I wasn't gonna. I mean, it would come and play tap. I wouldn't use anything, but I realized I never played a land.
Very good.
So, okay, thanks. Yeah, I would give that one. Make it unblockable with that other mountain I'm throwing away.
Who do you want it to attack?
Oh, let's hit Andy, because how many
Okay.
gift subs were there? There was like 3. There was like 3 gift subs, 4. So Andy deserves a few more spanks, as I say. Like.
All 3 of these are coming at you, Andy.
Oh my god. They all have menace?
Yes. All have 3 power, all have menace.
Which one's unblockable?
How big is Stella? Oh, you should be able to.
That one?
The
Okay.
Reaper.
Alright. The one on the bottom right is a token, right?
It's gonna die at the end of combat.
Okay. And this one at the top is that's the Shambling Geist? Ghast?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, I guess I will block the Shambling Ghast. With both of these.
Okay.
And then the other two will get through.
Alrighty. The Shambling Gas will die on combat damage, and when it dies, it can give a creature -1/-1. I'm thinking about that Runaway Steamkin. Or
That's
I
a
can
good
finish off
choice.
the Troll.
Oh,
Yeah.
My troll.
those are both good options. I mean, the troll hasn't done a lot. The steamkin, I'm always a little worried about, but you know.
Casting red spells but counters. Remove them, get red. You know, Lynn's at 16 life. That's kind of my fault.
A little bit.
Let's hit that Steamkin.
Okay. Steamkin
Mm-hmm.
acknowledges that damage.
And I took 6
I'll take that
damage.
negative. I'm sorry, not that damage. That -1/-1, and state-based effects will throw it away. I couldn't even find the batteries that work with it, anyways. You know, the charger cable. I lost it.
There's
a
so
while
many,
back.
it's just, I don't know.
Yeah, whatever. It was gonna be too much work
Hey, Mishodem.
to maintain.
Okay.
Got anything
My turn's
else?
over.
Alright.
Hi, Mishodem.
Alright. On tap. And I have my commander. Yay.
Nice.
Huzzah. Let's see. Let's do a land for turn is a plains. Let's do boo. Let's see.
A pause.
It's coming. Something's coming.
2, 3. I'm going to cast Faithless Shadowcat Familiar.
Ooh,
So
death touch.
Kitty!
my commander will have Menace and Death Touch. Sisay is a 6/6. I will go to combat.
Ruh-roh.
Row.
Okay.
Let's send
I've been wanting to make a deck out of that cat.
Sisay at
That'd be fun. All cats.
Ms Eldritch. 6 coming at you.
Mm-hmm. Let's see, am I taking 6? Alright, so I don't have anything to block with, so I will take 6.
All right. 6
Come join us.
commander damage.
Get down here.
Alright.
Get down here. Get down here.
No, not myself. I did not hit myself.
It feels good down here. I can go for a drink of
Yes.
water.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sort of faded over here.
And I'm going to pass the turn.
Okay, on your end step, I'm going to tap and sack my Evolving Wilds to go fetch a forest.
Go get yourself a zombie.
Yep, let's take a zombie.
Yeah.
The turtle is tapped, so it will come into
It's like a real estate agent showing up at
Yeah.
every little landfall.
I like those.
I try to think of like weird little stories that help me remember the like mechanics of the game. So
That's
it's like tie it
smart.
to like real life, like
I love that.
real estate agents and.
Yes, come pick up a zombie. Alright, I'll put this up here. Okay, so everything will untap.
What just happened? I missed it.
I cracked my Evolving Wilds.
Boom! I'm gonna get a zombie.
Oh, that's what I was talking about. Yeah.
Oh!
The real
We
estate
also could
agent.
work together. We could work together if you want me to ramp.
We're not fighting for sure.
Yes, we're not fighting, but you know, we could also like, if you want some zombies to smack other people with, could help with that.
You know what? If you're gonna get rid of these zombies, they got nothing. They won't come your way.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna play. Got another forest, but that comes in tapped because of the turtle. And then let's see.
Damn turtle.
Okay, I'm
The
going
zombies are tough, too.
to. This is going to be a good time.
Was that the Evolving
No,
Wilds
the
forest
turtle's
or another
untapped.
one?
The turtle is untapped, everybody.
Oh, turtles is
Turtle is untapped.
Turtle's
Look at that
untapped.
turtle.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so in this case, I would gain a life. Everybody would lose a life.
Thank you.
That was
My
just one
retreat
land so
aggro.
far, right?
Yes, just one.
Got it.
But I'm going to tap, so 2, let's do 3, 4, we'll leave up my blue. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Leave up a forest and an island. I'm going to play what's the name of this thing? The Cultural Primordial.
Oh yeah,
I think it's
sepulchral.
sepulchral.
Sepulchral. Yes, you're right. Sepulchral. Sepulchral.
Yeah.
Sepulchral.
Yes. So this is a 5/4 with Intimidate, and when it ETBs, enters the battlefield, for each opponent, I may put up to 1 target creature from their graveyard onto the battlefield under my control.
Okay. I'll give you a steam can.
I don't have any.
Yeah. You take that steamkin.
Okay.
And then this is going to happen
Okay.
twice, by the way. So theoretically, if you had more than 1, so Bobby, if you have
I
more than
don't.
1 creature in your graveyard, I'll be taking 2 of them. Which is not very nice, but do you have any creatures in your graveyard, Bobby?
I have got 3 friends.
3 friends. Oh, okay. So we've got the Shambling Gas, and let's see, we've got a Liliana. What are those other 2?
Liliana's devotee and a loyal subordinate.
Okay, let's see.
Oh, Loyal Subordinate's a good one. You haven't gone to combat yet.
All right, so I'll do the. Oh, all right. So I'll do the Loyal Subordinate. So it's a 3/1.
This is going to come into play under your control. Right?
Correct. So
Beautiful.
3/1. We have to rearrange things a little bit. This up. This up. Goes down just a little bit. And some wing face. And then we'll do a runaway steamkin. Is that what it's saying?
Mm-hmm. All right, I put it right here for you.
Oh, you did.
For you to click on. It should come up, I hope.
Yes.
Yeah.
Steamkin is a 1/1.
It's
The
gonna
guy
stay
that-
1/1. If you cast any red spells, it will go +1/+1, but I don't think you have any red spells.
Yeah, I would say all those red spells I have on my deck.
Yeah.
And then what was the other one? The Liliana's Devotee.
Yeah, that was, yes. I also had a Liliana's devotee.
Yep, because there's 2 triggers. Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh yeah, because that would be
No
double because my
way, that's so
Yarok-
dank.
Oh, should I take the?
What?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna take the Devotee. It doesn't necessarily help me with my zombies. All of my lovely zombies here. Well, it's the lowest.
But you're denying that turtle food. Do you realize that? You're denying the turtle food.
I'm sorry.
That's all. Are you okay with the turtle not being able to eat?
My turtle was going to eat, though.
It was gonna eat. It was munchy munchies.
Snatch them.
It was. That's what
I've
turtles
got
do.
an avatar.
I've
You
seen
tried
it.
turtle?
They'll eat anything. Those turtles.
He's a big weird. I don't know what this is. He could be a creepy forest
It's a
turtle of
Sepulchral.
some sort. Yeah, real
primordial.
simple elemental.
Sepulches.
We'll pretend he's.
I believe it'd be like the grave area, like some sort of almost like a mausoleum, like some sort of.
Yes.
It comes to life. It's just been filled with so much dead that it
Okay, so this also.
It's an avatar. What is that little friend?
Yeah.
Hey, little friend.
So this would
Yeah,
also
it's an
get
avatar. Love them.
This would get a 1 because of the Liliana's Devotee. So my whole 2 zombies. but maybe you'll get some other zombies out of it because of my landfall. So we'll see.
I'm scared.
And then there's some from casual.
Have you moved to your combat phase? Because most of it's on like before your combat phase.
Yes. I have not.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I wanted to make sure you got your little subordinate trigger.
At the beginning of combat, you're trying to be control commander. Each opponent. Oh, I do control commander. That's a good one. Yes. Okay. So yes, I will move to combat.
Okay, that trigger is on the stack, and I have no response. Anybody?
No.
I'll lose
I'm gonna
3
take
life.
We'll lose 3. All right.
I will take 3. And let's see. I got some blockers for some things if I want. I'm gonna swing. I think we're swing my commander over to.
This can't block. I have no blockers.
Okay.
Me too.
So you're kind of wide open. Like, oh, but Bobby has more life than you do. We'll send.
I'm stopping you from playing all your planeswalkers. Realizing you're
Yeah, I know.
planeswalker
You're going to ruin all my planeswalkers. Yes. All right, I'm going to send this to you, Lynn. So this is going to be 3 commander damage.
Okay. I have declared no blockers, so that 3 commander damage. And that's from 0 to 3 from. Send your desecrated over there.
Senior desecration. Yes. And that's my turn.
Okay. Untap, upkeep. I've got 3 triggers for upkeep. Let's go with it. I'll just order them this way. So the Sin Powder trigger, I'll reveal this card. Bobby Christine, would you like to pay 5 life to stop me from having this? Ox of Aganas.
I'm okay.
Oh.
I won't pay.
You want to be Aganas and take that 5?
I want to be Ox out of here.
I mean, it could go to my graveyard. It could benefit as long as there's 8 cards above it because it does have the escape ability. So to my hand is one way. To my graveyard, it can come back to me anyways.
Do you know how many cards are in your graveyard currently?
Oh, sure. I could give you a count of that. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let me reorder it in case order matters. 6. That would make 7. I would have to have a few more cards in my graveyard. So,
okay.
If you, I would also have to discard my hand.
I was going to say, how many cards do you have in hand?
I've got like 6, 5. I've got 5. So. So yeah, going into the turn, getting close. 5 cards in hand, 6 in the graveyard. Ox to you, Bobby Christine. Yes or no? You gonna?
Oh no.
Okay.
I said I'm
Andy?
Ox out of here.
Okay, ox. Oh, that's it. Okay, get that ox out of here. Okay, I didn't know if you were oxing it or ixnay or oxnay.
I will not pay.
Okay, how about you?
Okay, see, I'm a little. Okay, so if we pay, it goes to your graveyard instead of your hand, correct? And the downside is if we let it enter the battlefield, you'll put all your cards from your hand. So even if we kill the ox later, then you will definitely have enough to escape it later. If we put it straight to the grave, it'll take a little while to come out.
You would need 2 cards more.
Right, but the downside is you have a lot of cards in hand. So, that's such a tough choice.
And then if you pay the life, Florian gets some value out of that.
Oh, gosh, that's a predicament.
Yeah, I put a little choice to everybody with the card. The Sin Powder's a little
you know what?
for that.
You know what? You're at 9 life. I will pay.
Yeah.
I'll pay to give you that ox. So I'm taking 5, right?
So pay to put in the graveyard, because that's what you're saying.
Oh, okay. No, we'll just let it get your hand then. Never mind. Yes.
Okay, cool. Then no one pays anything, and I just draw it. Cool. That's great. All right, no one lost any life. The Keen Duelist triggers. I'll target you, Bobby Christine. You said you wouldn't attack me.
Oh, we're not fighting anymore.
Yeah,
I reveal
I'll
mine.
target you. So, yeah, show me yours. I'll show you Into the Night 4.
Special species specialist for 4. Match.
Oh, I'm at 5 life. Okay. Matchies, except I'm at 5. This Into the Night allows me to discard any number of cards and draw that many cards, so I can get a little wild with my discards. And then the Rousing Reframe is my last trigger, so that goes to 1. next turn it will be cast, and I will gain a bunch of mana if I live to see next turn. So then I'll draw a card for my
I believe in you.
You do?
Uh-huh.
The turtle's here, and the turtle is going to make it so that we can keep playing. I love you, turtle. You're going to make stuff happen for us. I will play a mountain. Mount. Wait, do I want to go with the attack on this one before I start getting wild? I'm definitely going to play the mountain, but I'm a little... Commander's got Death Touch. I'm at 5 life. That's normally where we don't attack, right? We sit it out for a little bit. Say, maybe you fought a little too much.
That is the
I
moment where you make it
know.
crazy.
You know, and if you can't... I've learned if you can't fight for yourself, you you play Pokemon or you play Magic to get those aggressions out. So I am going to, I'm gonna take it out by getting a pet myself, and I'm gonna cast for the Surly Badgesaur, my little baby. Oh, you got one! I got one for Christmas, the holidays. Oh my god, have you ever had a Surly Badgesaur? They don't wear diapers, you gotta pick them up afterwards.
Yeah.
And it is funky. And can you imagine I didn't realize how much money I'd be spending on Badgesaur wipes and dookie bags. Because you gotta keep that. If you wanted to come to bed with you or like sit on the couch with you, gross. Anyways.
And those Badgesaurs get real surly.
A lot of work. Just a lot more work than I thought.
You know what their poops look like.
Hey, Omni.
I do know. I take pictures of every single one. What are you talking about? Like, I want to know exactly what they're eating and how they're feeling. Because Badgesaur is a very expensive pet. I've got to look after my investment. I'm going to cast a Faithless Looting. Speaking of my investment, Faithless Looting is going to draw 2 cards and I'm going to discard 2 cards. The Surly Badgesaur is going to trigger based on the cards that I discard and create for me either some treasures or the Surly Badgesaur getting bigger or the Surly Badgesaur fighting something in the world. So I will draw 2 cards and discard 2 cards. 1, 2. And then I'm going to discard 2 cards. It looks like I want to discard a creature card because a creature card would give me a +1/+1. So I'm going to discard an Ox of Aganos, and I'm going to then discard a non-creature card because then I can go into fighting mode. And I think this will at least keep me alive for a little bit longer. And I'll discard this Seething Song, and I will fight. My Badgesaur will fight the Loyal Subordinate as a 4/4.
Oh, as a 4/4.
It's coming at the Loyal Subordinate. So yeah.
I see.
You weren't kidding. That's early.
Yes. It will die.
Really,
This is a 4/4.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the Surly Badgesaur and the Loyal Sub are gonna fight each other.
Yep. And so then I will mark 3 points of damage on this if I were to if I'm gonna lose any more on it. But I don't think I'm gonna fight anymore, and I'm not gonna discard anymore. Oh, I guess I do have the ability to discard some more if I wanted with the Key to the City. So I did all this before combat, and I forgot that I have the Key to the City. I marked 3 points of damage on it in the event that we're gonna have to do it. I don't think anything like that's gonna happen. I forgot about the Key to the City. That card is so good, and I don't usually remember it very well.
My Glen deck.
Yeah, I am.
Forgot.
Are you making a treasure?
No, I'm just saying. I think we should get treasures because you forgot about it. So.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I can start use it now. I'm gonna move to my combat phase and send Florian at you, Tina, and I'm going to discard a card to make Florian unblockable, and I'm gonna discard this Swamp. When I discard this Swamp, this 3/3 first strike unblockable. Yep. When I discard the Swamp for the Key to the City, the Surly Badgesaur looks at that and says, I turn swamps into treasures. Look at that. It's kind of like those, those little mammals that chew on the coffee beans and then poop them out.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's kind of like that. I just don't want to. That's the only way to describe it. Okay.
By the way,
So
I don't particularly care because I know who you're referring to, but I feel like you would want to know. It is Deanna. Just so you know.
Oh, Deanna, thank you.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Oh no, you're
Yeah.
totally good. I don't, you know, it's one of those
Deanna.
like I don't particularly care because I've heard lots of forms my whole life, so I don't care.
Yeah.
But I feel
Okay,
like
great.
you're the type of person.
I
that
do
would-
care. We're gonna see each other again more often.
Yes, I think so. I would like that anyway.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'll make sure of it.
Thank you.
We're having a
Deanna.
moment. Yes.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, 3 points of damage. Yeah.
You're biting me.
Yeah. Now I'm
Also, I
targeting
only
you correctly.
I only have one bite from him, so I don't know if I've forgotten other bites, but
No, you didn't. You
Okay.
didn't. That's it.
Okay.
I'm gonna move to my end step, and I'll remove the mark damage, and then I'll do 5 points of damage to any planeswalkers in the vicinity,
Ooh.
and pass the turn.
Lynn, on your end step, I'm going to cast Village Rites and sacrifice my Decayed Zombie and draw 2 cards.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Popping in, Andy. We love you. Mwah.
1, 2, and then I'll start my turn.
Bye, Andy.
Bye, Andy. Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah.
I'll put a swamp into play. Andy's gonna jack us up on his next turn.
Yeah.
Oh, my creatures aren't my creatures are gone.
Draco something will.
Loyal subordinates back in my graveyard.
Sepulchra.
Yeah, the subordinate just felt like
Sepulchral.
too aggressive right now. Like I felt like I did a nice favor for the table. We weren't gonna not a lot of direct damage on the board. Maybe I bought myself a little bit of time personally. Like it was totally selfish.
Gonna need more swamps than that. I can only. My hand is so unfortunate, and I haven't been drawing lands.
Oh, no.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can only pick one option. But that's alright. That's no good anymore, so I won't do that.
Mm.
I'm gonna tap 3. And I'll cast a Stinkweed Imp. A 1/2 flyer. When it deals combat damage to a creature, it will destroy that creature.
Oh, stinky.
Oh.
Dredge 5.
Yeah, Dredge 5. That's the That's the butter right
Yeah,
there. That's butter.
And then I'll pass.
Butter, I love that.
It is such a butter card. Like imagine it just makes.
I used to
everything
run
look
4 of them in a dredge deck.
Yeah.
Oh.
Or if we're sticking with the poop metaphors, we get it's like Metamucil. It's good Metamucil on the card. It's a good fibrous
I would say
card.
it's real fiber. Yeah, fiber, yeah.
Those imps, are they just good for your digestive? They're so good. How many imps are you taking? In the new year, are you on an imp cleanse? I'm on an imp cleanse.
My turn's over.
Oh, all right. Into your turn. I'm gonna activate Sisay.
This is bad.
I don't know.
It's not
really
too bad. It's not too.
I mean, I think if it went unabated
You
for
can
another
get
turn.
Wooberg, you can get something now for 6 or less, right?
Less
Oh,
than
less
6.
than, so 5.
That was my yoga ball.
Perfect.
Oh man, I always love playing.
Is that your
this
name for it?
card.
Like
I can't play that.
sister, she did this little tapping motion on me when she parted, so she would tell me when she would. But like, sometimes people have other names for it. Not to say that you're farting. I know you're not farting. I know it's a yoga ball.
I call it tooting.
But like, tooting. But you don't blame it on something else. You're not like.
I'll blame my
"Oh,
dog
must
sometimes.
have-" Okay.
Good. My dog's always nearby.
But do you ever do it when the dog's not there and you're like, that must have been the dog, and it's like you're in a hotel somewhere.
Oh, God, Fino. Why are you doing that?
There's ghosts in here.
I'm gonna bring out Hero's Podium.
Well, I mean,
Hero's
sometimes
Podium.
you...
What is that?
So each legendary creature I control gets +1/+1 for each other legendary creature I control.
Don't like that at all.
So all of my creatures will have +3/+3. And then I can pay X and look at my top X cards and may reveal a legendary creature from among them, put it into my hand.
I see Andy is trying to win the game again.
Like the jerk that I am.
Kill us! Kill us!
Playing that good card, that little anthem, the coat of arms for the legendary.
That is so sick.
One day I hope to sit at the legendary table.
Draw. Let's see.
Bobby Christina, I'm gonna make a Timmy deck. I'm looking at a deck that's a white and green, a Selesnya deck that's just like permanents, like you talked about.
Ooh.
I'll work on it.
You can
build in some mini games.
It's a challenge. There's not a lot of mini games. There's not parlay. I like the parlay mini game.
Ooh. You can protect the heck out of them in those colors too.
Oh sure. Who protect the heck out of who?
Your permanents.
Oh sure. Okay. I don't know.
You don't want to protect.
I want to protect my permanent. Isn't it better just
heroic
assuming they're going
intervention
to...
or Teferi's intervention, or Teferi's protection, who knows?
Okay,
Also
instead
great
of
names
protection
for
spells, just run my
condoms.
permanents.
Also good names for contraceptives.
Heroic intervention.
Rapid
Yeah.
vigor.
Yeah. It would
Kind of
be.
broke on the turtles, and then you need the heroic intervention.
Yeah, we need a. Yeah. Oops.
I'm gonna
God
activate
forgive us,
Sisay.
Andy.
Oh, Sisay's going calling up someone else, and then she just gets to put him into play. Like, so there's that turtle.
Yep, the turtle. So it's gonna come in.
That went to hand, and the Sisay, which is into play. I mean, I know it's a woo bird, but usually land destruction is frowned upon. I think Andy has found a very powerful combination.
I think I just found a card that'll
Budget
kill
magic.
Lynn if I play it.
Oh, I should shut up. I should shut up. Andy, you're the best. Oh my
We're making
god.
the deal.
You're like, it's a really great. Yeah, you should kill me for sure. Actually, just kill me. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Kill me. Kill me, Andy.
Do it.
If it kills everybody else, yeah. I mean, what am I gonna do on my turn? I won't attack you for sure, and I don't. My Story of the Badger Sword doesn't mess with you. But I think I'm gonna get killed anyways. Deanna's going to kill me.
I think
like your mini games.
I'm going to mix things up a little bit. I'm gonna bring out Carter Doomscourge.
Ooh!
There we go.
I wish I'd
So-
already been making.
When it enters the battlefield, until my next turn, creatures my opponents control attack each combat if able, and attack a player other than me if able.
Gorgeous.
And whenever an attacking creature dies, each opponent loses 1 life, and I gain a life. Alright, so
Jealous.
that
Just
comes
jealous
out.
right now.
So all my legends now have +4/+4.
Beautiful. Dear God.
Let's
Anthony.
I'm gonna go to combat. And says,
Sorry, I've been watching a lot of Rick and Morty. I've been watching a lot of Rick and Morty, and it's like all poop jokes now. I was like, when did it become socially okay to talk about poop? And it's like, I've been waiting for this moment.
So you seem like perfectly primed for this moment. So.
Yeah, I was like, I've been here. I've been at like, this doesn't shock me. Let's talk about taking pictures of my Vagisaur's poop. Every single one of them every day for the rest of its
Perfect.
life, and then I will keep them all.
You need a
Next to
cataloging system that we can learn.
Anyways.
I think I'm just gonna.
Right.
I'm just gonna sit back. I'm gonna pass the turn and let you all.
Sit back.
Let you all.
Fun.
Let you all fight.
That's fun. That is fun. Thanks for the chance, the sporting chance. You're gonna let us all like tab out to each other. And
Dance,
just get in for the
puppets.
easy wins. It's good.
Go ahead, Deanna.
All right, what are we gonna? We're gonna top deck something real good. I feel like it's gonna be a rough turn or two.
Mhm.
Soul Ring. All right, top deck magic and. Okay.
You
Not
go.
bad. Okay. Let's see. What are we most worried about on Andy's board? I know the turtle is doing weird things with their tapping, but it's fine right now.
Sisay and the pyre.
And the
Right?
fire.
The pyre is the most that's
Yeah,
giving the
I'm thinking that.
lord the quadruply lord effect to them.
Yeah, I would say also the Doom Scourge is not great, but that's already happened. It's like upon entering. So, okay, I'm going to tap.
There are cheap white cards that flicker your creature, but yeah, we're just gonna kill each other anyways.
Yeah. We're going to Infernal Grasp these to say. Yeah, we're gonna ditch that one. It was currently on the stack, and I will lose 2 life with it.
I pass priority
Me too.
and watch with bated breath.
Do I?
I'm worried about it.
Pay the life.
Think I'm.
Gonna
She's probably just gonna get killed by somebody else.
That's one way
Me?
to think about it.
I guess I'll let it happen.
You do the finger rest. I like that. I'm more partial to the finger rest.
The finger
What's that?
I saw you
Finger
do the fist rest, which was good. I'm just partial to the finger rest.
God. This is I'm just like I'm not on a ball bouncing. I'm just at the table, so it felt good. That doesn't seem like I'm supporting. It just feels like I'm guessing. I'm tired. That's why I was like, I want to rest my weary head. I also want my head to be pulled on, like that card you just played.
Oh yeah, the whole little.
That sounds great right now.
Great,
just
yes.
to have my skull just pulled on like that. Totally.
It's a little
something
stretch.
like that.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna tap my soul ring for 2, and then we're gonna do 3 and 4. I'm going to I'm gonna crack my blighted woodland, which normally I wouldn't do, but Bobby, I feel like I'm gonna give you a little more firepower.
It's zombie time.
It's zombie time. So we're gonna tap this, crack it, and I'm gonna go fetch 2 basic land cards. Let's see, I got a lot of force right now, so let's go fetch go get an island and a swamp. Here's an island.
You heard it just right, Miss Shodom.
Badgesaur. I didn't.
Badgesaur.
The other. I just.
They get
Badgesaur.
Yeah.
I think it's because I spent so much time fixating on my my Spanish BV sounds and things like that I might just be sort of throwing something weird out there. Maybe. Yeah.
Okay, so let's see.
I'm doing it all wrong. Like. Don't trust me.
So we're going to, because 2 lands just came in, you're going to get 2 zombies, Bobby.
Oh, wonderful.
And then also, we're gonna...
Are these new creatures goaded, or does Carter only apply to the existing creatures?
Existing.
Everything.
Yeah, just
everything, because until
your opponent's control.
Yeah.
Okay, so
we've been playing it. I've been playing it where it was like anything new that comes in that wasn't here when Carter created the event.
No, because it's not actually goad. It's the text on it says creatures your opponents control have to attack.
Okay.
So if they have haste and can attack.
But that's when it enters
when
the
you play them.
battlefield.
Yeah.
Until your next turn.
Until my next turn.
Yeah. And then the devotee says something about if things die.
I am dead.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay,
We
one
got
and
our
black.
board.
All right, so we're
We
gonna
got our
leave
board.
white and the black open. Or sorry, not a white and black. We're gonna leave a blue and a black open. I'm gonna pay a forest and an island, so blue and a green. I'm going to remove one of these counters off my fertilid and go fetch a basic land. So Bobby, you'll get another zombie.
Beautiful.
I understand this might hurt me, but we will see. It's gonna be fun. I'm gonna go get a forest that'll come in untapped. And then, okay, so I've had 3 lands enter the battlefield this turn. So I'm going to make my fertilid, my steamkin, and my I guess
And then your
because
did
they
you have
all
upkeep.
Huh?
Did you have an upkeep? Landfall triggers for your retreat to Hagra? Should we be
Yes.
losing 3 life? And
No, she's
No,
giving her
I-
creatures death
Beginning.
touch.
Oh,
yeah,
oh, that's
I
what you're
want
giving.
that
Okay,
much,
cool.
'cause if I have to attack, at least I'm gonna take some things down with me.
Cool.
And then let Bobby's zombies just like eat me. It'll be fun.
Great.
Bobby's
Okay,
zombies.
so I've had 3.
Bobby.
I've had 3
You
things.
know me.
Bobby Zombies, that kind of just rolls off the tongue, doesn't it?
Bobby zombies.
Bobby's
Yeah.
zombie. So we're gonna give that a plus
Bobby
1.
Christine zombie machine.
Ooh.
Ooh, I love it. Okay, so he's gonna get a +1.
I gotta write that one down.
That sounds like a
Bobby Christine.
horror musical,
Okay.
doesn't it?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Bobby Christine zombie machine. It's just any machine, just for whatever machine. You get a squirrel machine. I think it'll work. So
I love it.
it just feels good. All right. What's Death Touch doing over there?
Right. So we've got 4 things with death touch here. So we're gonna. I have to attack with all of them because we're
Mm.
basically goaded. So we're
Mhm.
gonna.
Dredge, baby,
Delicious.
dredge. Hopefully you get some of that butter
So
before
there
you
go.
die.
Get the butter. Get
I
that
hope
butter.
I think I got a moment. I think I can keep alive. If you're thinking if you want to kill me.
No, I'm
5
thinking of actually
lives.
sending all my stuff over to. Oh no, it has to be not Andy. Damn it! I was just sending over there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that. Don't like it.
I'm happy to trade.
Um,
Most of my crew is expendable.
Okay,
As in they're chumpers. You know what I mean? They're
chumpers.
always-
Yeah.
But if you want to kill
Um,
us, kill us. Kill us all.
Let's see.
Except Andy. Praise Andy. Praise Andy.
Andy dies
It's
last.
just
yes.
He's just a great one. we read
Um,
the transcriptions wrong. We translated the hieroglyphics. It's not kill Andy first. It was kill Andy last.
They
Right?
got it wrong the whole
We got it
time.
Yep.
wrong. This is our M. Night Shyamalan moment.
Okay, so we're gonna let's see. All right, so I'm gonna send everybody some.
Carter. We should have listened to Carter. I guess we have to right now. I mean, he's telling us what to do. Barking it even.
Okay, what can I send? All right, let's see. If I send my 2.
I like to take like anime camera poses, like I'm ready to be attacked. It's like, come right here.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna send the big boys over to
I
you,
don't know
Bobby, and send the others over to Lynn.
Okay. The others, as in the
So
other 4.
so this is I'm gonna send my primordial and Yarok over to you, Bobby. So this is gonna be 3 and 5. If you block this one, well, all your creatures are black, so that doesn't matter. This is intimidate, so it either has to be blocked by an artifact creature or a black creature. And then these are so this is a 3/3, this is a 2/2, and this is a 2/2. At you, Lynn.
2/2, and they all have Death Touch.
Correct.
Okay. So all the ones with the red die is Death Touch. Is that what? Or is that +1/+1? No, those are +1/+1. Oh, +1 attack, and that's right, and Death Touch. Got it.
Yep.
Oh, that makes total sense. Sure. I cannot pay the Keen Duelist next turn, so I'm happy to block. I'm happy to block the 2/2 Steam Can and invite it back into our home.
Okay.
And then the Surly Badgesaur can block. I am gonna possibly draw, but I need to block some things. I'll use the Sin Prodder to block the Devotee. So I'm a 3, you're a 3, and you're Death Touch, so I will be dying as well.
Okay,
And then
so
the
Alright, so it'll
Badgesaur.
die. Oh, wait.
And then, and
Yes, go ahead.
oh, and then I think if you just had that last 2/2, the last 2/2, I could risk the Surly Badgesaur or take the 2 points of damage. I will leave the Badgesaur, and I'll take the 2 points of damage.
Okay, and then because a creature of yours, or a creature died this turn, I can then pay 2. I can play black and a black
Yeah.
and 1 mana and get a 2/2 zombie. So at least I have something to chump with when those giant.
My Stinkweed could block and kill one of your creatures, but I think I would.
You might
That's
need
just
them.
that's well. I think if we're gonna stop Andy, we'll need each other's help.
Eee,
That's true.
So
Plus
taking
also,
over
like,
these- if you're the last one standing, we'll give you a stronger chance against Andy.
plus
I'll take no
I-
blocks and I'll take 8 damage.
Same way. I was say the Primordial, if that like went in, like it died. I guess it could be brought back to life again.
Okay, so
That
all
might be
those.
something. That could be benefiting. I don't know. Benefiting the rest of this board.
You're our only hope.
50.
Okay. I'm alive for a turn. I get some mana. Oh yeah. My hit single's coming back.
Okay.
It's coming back.
All right, that's the end of my turn. We'll see what happens.
Okay, I'm gonna untap.
Lynn, I gotta tell
I
you,
have,
the card I could have played that would kill you was Rurik Thar. So like, as soon as you cast your suspend spell, it would have dealt 6 damage to you.
Oh shoot!
But I was nice.
You should have worked
I
for
was
me.
nice.
Aw.
I didn't want you to
Thanks.
die that way.
Thanks. Thanks. I'm so happy. Thanks. I appreciate it. I have at least a turn here. I think what's gonna happen is I'm gonna cause you all to go into a panic.
They both
Yes. We go panic.
The rousing refrain will lose its last suspend counter, and
Oh,
it will
goodness.
trigger.
I've got
What do
4.
I have opponents? 4. Andy's got 4. 1. Bobby Christine.
5.
5. I'll get 5 red mana from the rousing refrain. So you paid off eventually. That's
Go,
pretty
go,
good.
go.
I'll put
Use
3
that last
suspend
3
counters
HP.
on it.
Mm-hmm.
Get in there. My mana doesn't leave its pool, right? Like until end of turn, you don't lose mana as it moves through steps and phases. I guess you could consider that a bonus. I got no other upkeep triggers, and I'm gonna draw for a turn. You shouldn't have. You really-
Oh.
The turtle's upright. Check.
Yes.
Okay.
Something
I have
good.
to attack. Check. Let's play the Smoldering Marsh. I want to go to combat. We all have to go. I'll check with the Surly Badgesaur over at you, Deanna, and then I'll send Florian.
You can send Florian and me too if you want.
Oh, really? Okay,
Yeah.
I'll send it Florian over at you. And that's fine, I'll do that. I'm not gonna go
Worried.
for second place on it, so just lower life totals. Okay.
Okay, so how much am I taking? That's 3 and 3.
That would be 8. I want to take a moment to think about it. Yeah, I'm actually gonna tap the key to the city and throw away this Shadow Blood Ridge, and let the Surly Badgesaur create me another treasure. And
Go,
make
Badgesaur,
one of them
go.
unblockable. It doesn't matter.
You'll
But,
take it.
yeah.
I'm gonna take it off. All right,
So it's
buddy.
5/8 damage. Yeah.
I'm gonna do 17.
8 little.
Was Florian
Little bite.
4 or was? Oh no. Okay.
Just
Florian.
3. This is 5. Oh, sorry. This is 4. It's 7. Why am I keep saying 8?
Oh,
I'm looking at it
one more.
wrong. Yeah, it's 7.
8.
Sorry, 7. I said 8.
dare you.
It's 7. I know. How dare I? I said it wrong. I did the math here. It's a 4/4. That's a 3/3. That's 7 points. Okay. Post combat, I'm gonna look at 7 cards. This is my last moment. Oh, you went to the graveyard, little friend. Get out of there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess it's not too late to, possibly kill all the creatures.
Oh
Mhm.
my god.
Oh,
But I
yes.
didn't pull it. So I did pull
You
an
might pull it with
abrade
your ox, though, right?
I could, yeah. I did pull an abrade, which I'll exile, which can destroy a target artifact.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying.
Relevant.
Artifacts can be targeted.
Very relevant.
Right?
Yeah.
Very relevant, possibly.
Mhm.
I don't have to cast that yet. This is ridiculous. I can't do this, but yep, I do have an ox that could be triggered at this moment, but instead I'll play that mini game called Wheel of Misfortune.
You would.
Ooh. I forget what this one does. I know it's the classic. Classic wheel.
It's a bad classic. It's not a bad classic.
Oh,
it's just the
right,
resolution part seems very confusing sometimes to say. So generally, what we're going to do is there's a possible wheel effect, but what happens is we're all going to secretly choose a number, and we're going to reveal that number at the same time. And when we look at those numbers, there's going to be the highest number, the lowest number, and numbers in between. The highest number is going to take damage and get 7 new cards. The in between is just going to get 7 new cards without paying. Essentially, the highest bidder picks up the bill, and then the lowest bidder doesn't get new cards, doesn't take any damage, just gets the chill.
Okay.
I picked my number.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. And so.
Oh wait, no, let's not do that. Let's see.
Life totals matter at this moment,
They
like,
do.
Yeah,
they do. I was like, I know
put
what
it-
I'm gonna do.
just saying, that's all you have to be aware of, like how much I'm bidding on this.
Okay.
So,
Good summary breakdown of the card, by the way.
3, 2, 1. Thanks. I'm trying each time too.
Oh,
So there's a
all
0,
right, so I take
9.
Oh my
Like,
So
goodness.
Gina and Lynn and Bobby Christine will all get a new hand of cards. But Deanna, you're gonna take damage. You have a 9 for it. All right. I'm gonna discard. In the discarding, I'm gonna have the Badgesaur triggers from this, and it's going to make stuff go. I think I have to attack. I'm gonna give it a +1/+1 counter because there's a creature, and then I have an Into the Night, and so I need to have it go fight something. So I will go have it fight as a 5/5. I don't need to know your discards though, but if those are good. Oubliette? Uh-oh.
Just revealing them real quick. These are my discards.
Nice.
Oh, jeez.
I love them. All right, so I'll throw away this Into the Night and this other card, the Camber, and I need to fight somebody, so I have to fight a target creature. As a 4/4, I think I could do maybe something. I'll go fight. Oh no, everything is much bigger at this moment.
I've got a plant over here that's only a 2/2.
Oh, that's great.
Needed to
I
fight
was
the big small.
thinking. Well, I wanted to go and get the cat. I think the cat at this point
Cat is a 5/5 right now
is a 5/5 because of the
because of the hero's podium.
the hero's podium. So with the trigger on this deck of the Surly Badgesaur attacking the kitty cat,
Mhm.
I'm gonna cast a Braid. So I'll put that.
Okay.
It's an instant speed. It's not my hand. I didn't have a hand, but it's a kind of weird moment. But yeah, I'm getting in there.
I'll respond. I'll
And
negate
target the
the abrade.
Oh no!
Oh
Yeah.
Nice.
It's not.
Randy's gonna keep his stuff.
Don't
alive.
touch
He's
my
gonna-
podium.
Okay, for sure. All right,
Yeah.
no podium damage will occur. The
Alright,
Badgesaur is going to
right.
fight as a 4/4 to your how big?
5/5.
Oh, Badgesaur.
Oh.
Bye,
Okay.
Badgie.
All right, I'll try 7 cards. Thanks. You served me well, Badgesaur. You served me well. Okay. Well, when I cast the Wheel of Misfortune, I tapped what? This? Right? Oh, I had 5 for the turn. That's where I was pulling it from, too. don't even think I need to tuck these two. What was that for? Well, that's for the abrade. I have these other two I'll use for the abrade, if you don't mind. I forgot. The beginning of the turn with the Rousing Refrain, I had 5 mana. Instead of tapping this mana for the abrade, I'd like to just use the 2 that I had floating.
Sounds good.
Okay, we're gonna die. We're gonna die. We're gonna die. No! There's no good cards here, so I end with a Neheb. That's 4. And it's 2 red. So let me check these 2 red. And Neheb, Dreadhorde Champion, comes in the battlefield. He has a post-combat, or a damage effect, but there's not much I can do with him. And I will cast the Strephon. Mara Progenitor. Yeah, like, he's here. He's kind of like, he's like Florian's uncle or something like that. And I'll use the 2 treasure.
Creepy uncle?
Yeah, kind of creepy. I don't know.
Kind of creepy.
He's not creepy yet. Like, he could go creepy if he, like, if something bad happened to him.
Yeah,
like,
he could have a creepy era.
Sure, yeah, creepy time. For sure. With that, I pass the turn. That was it.
Beautiful. I'm gonna untap and
I
draw.
do 5 damage to your planeswalkers. What's that, planeswalkers? I still hate you.
That's right.
Blammo.
Don't you come around here.
I find it interesting that the guy in the art is the curse guy, so apparently he's a planeswalker. It's pretty interesting.
Oh, yeah.
Did you notice that?
Yeah.
Then I'm sure they'll make him a planeswalker card at some point. The cursed guy. That's totally him, right? That is totally him.
Yeah. Yeah, there we go.
Okay. I'm gonna tap 2, and I'm gonna cast Feed the Swarm,
Yes. Triple Tormentor.
targeting
Ooh.
Carter.
Carter?
It's Lynn. Yeah, targeting Carter. Is that bad for you? It seems good for me. I'm gonna take
Alright.
4 damage.
Yeah, you take 4.
Oh no. Okay, I think I just will maybe kill you, Lynn. I love you.
Okay,
I'm
cool.
in combat.
Yeah, please do. Just kill me.
Yep,
Oh my
I'm in
God,
combat
do
now.
it.
Dana, we're gonna
Yeah.
give you as good a chance as we possibly can. I'm gonna send all 6 of these creatures at
Alright.
Lynn.
Okay.
All right. I'll take the 6 creatures.
It looks like
I'll block. I'm dead. Okay.
Are you gonna block?
No, I'm not gonna block. I'm just gonna die.
Alright.
Thank you very much.
First death of the
I'd
game.
like to say 5 points of damage to your planeswalkers, though. 5 points of damage.
5 points.
5
Bye,
points.
Lynn. I'm so sorry.
Bye.
I think I'm also dead.
Okay,
Oh.
Depending. I guess we'll
Thank you
see.
for
We'll see.
marking me.
I'm gonna tap 3. I'm gonna cast Flesh Bag Marauder. When it enters, each player sacks 1 creature.
Oh my goodness, my army is just getting completely wrecked.
Oh, it's sad for you.
Do you guys hear my evil villainous laughter?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I heard it. Even from beyond the grave, I heard it.
I'm gonna sacrifice a.
It's so evil.
Oh, my decayed creatures. Do they sacrifice at the end of combat or at the end of
End of combat.
the turn? At the end of combat.
End of-
Cool.
yeah.
I'm gonna sacrifice my Stinkweed Imp, and my decayed zombies are dead. And after Fleshbag Marauder's ability, my turn is over.
Mm.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna take
You
my.
got the meatball one, the meatball card.
Ugh. Do I? Okay, so theoretically, if we live beyond another turn, should I get rid of the Fertilid, which is small, so I have a 5/5 potentially, or should I get rid of the 5/5 and use this to be able to create some zombies for you, Bobby?
My zombies can't block, so I guess.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, they're only so useful.
Okay.
Look out for yourself at this point. I believe in
Okay,
you.
So maybe the plant. We'll take the Fertilid. Right. Okay. We'll see.
All right. Untap.
Dead.
Upkeep.
died.
Draw. Okay.
I appreciate it.
That's what
Yeah, I
I
happen
was...
to be happy. Dead. I feel like dead looks good on,
It
you
does
know,
look good on you.
you can just kind of relax.
Mhm.
How's the game going for you all? Like, how's it going? Have you done whatever you wanted to do this game, Bobby Christine?
I got that turtle out. It was a good
You
time.
did. It's a good turtle. Best turtle.
The turtle came out. The turtle will come out tomorrow.
Oh,
That's all I
no.
had.
That's your bottom card on your deck tomorrow. Oh, wait, Deanna,
I'm
are
having
you
a
playing
big
some-
sad right now.
Oh,
no. Is it
Yeah,
Annie? Are you an orphan? Should I have not sung this song?
Oh, me?
No.
Oh no.
Okay.
Now that you're dead, I only have one source of red mana. And I need
Oh,
two.
Hey!
Is that all
You
I
know what's
was?
good?
Is that all it was? Andy! The big sad is not that I'm in the game anymore, but it's that I'm not here to give you red mana. Andy.
Dang, that sucks.
It's fine. It's totally fair. It's you. That's what people say to each other in the game of Magic.
Okay, well, that's
I did try to take out your altar, though.
yeah.
It's me getting you from beyond the grave.
Yeah,
That way.
losing these two creatures
Recommend
was very sad.
Yeah, Bobby Christine really did some work. That wheel
I brought the heat.
gave you some.
Yeah, that wheel was great.
Brought some heat. It's a good way to kind of spice it, get the flavor back in. That's what I like about it. Oftentimes wheels kill me, but I'm always happy when I play them because then it's just like we brought about the end quicker.
Yep.
You had it. You know the cards. You had the setup. That makes sense.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Angel Fire Ignition. Put 2/1/1 counters on target creature. It gains Vigilance, Trample, Lifelink, Indestructible, and Haste until end of turn.
God damn, I love it.
That's a card.
That'll
Is
go.
it a Midnight Hunter?
I love it.
That'll go on Svella.
Oh, it's got the the horse swan. It's great. The griff. It's cute.
And
What's up, chat?
Shadowroom
This
is
is what
super
it
new
feels
good.
like. I just saw her epic game. Oh my god, baby. Listen, I'm dead.
Go
Here's
to-
what I've learned from being dead. It's okay.
go to combat.
It's not bad. It's like, just different.
We all die.
I will
Yeah, we all do.
send. I'm gonna send both of these at Deanna.
Okay. Who's biggest?
Svella is the biggest.
Bella. Okay. And how much? Oh, mine did
So
trample.
5.
One might be did trample damage.
No. Svella's the only one that has trample.
Oh, okay.
Svella's power. Svella is a 5/6. Arkelos is a 3/5.
Okay, so I will chump with my zombie.
At
Am I
Svella,
taking 7?
zombie's soaking up 2, so it'll be 3 and 3, so it'll be 6.
Ugh, okay. I shouldn't have bet so much on that wheel, but I was really hoping to find a board wipe. So
And then
sometimes you
Svella
gotta go for
had
it.
lifelink, so I will gain 5.
Of course.
Mm-hmm. Next time, bet 3.
Yeah.
I had like 2. I had 3 life, I had 3 life. Just bet 3. Even if I bet 2, you would get the wheel.
I saw that 9. I was like, damn, girl, you getting them cards.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, and
Yeah.
then second main.
Like-
That's
the
one thing I
resource.
do know about the game. When life totals are low, you can play it that way. Like,
Yeah.
if it's a stalemate and you're kind of, but it's hard in a 4-player game. But it can, in this case, like there's that thought of like, okay, looking at life totals, how much are people willing to give up?
Right. How are they actually gonna bet? Yeah.
I'll cast the Wanderer.
Uh-oh.
The Wanderer. We love her, or I love her, but I don't know if I like her on the board.
I'm gonna -2 and exile the Sepulchral Primordial.
Ruby, oh my god.
Exiled. Oh my god, the turtle coming out. Saw a Vegisaur. Now the creatures.
Oh, prevent
don't
all
wanna
not-
play
all-
no more.
Okay, and Pass the turn.
Oh my goodness.
P and the T.
P. The
P it, and then T it.
There we go. So much mana. God. All right, let's draw. Let's see.
I mean, it's just the same. That P the T, P it, then T it.
Mm-hmm.
Does
Pass
it change it so much?
And then turn it.
That's like how I tweet. Like anytime I write a tweet, it's always like for past P the I'm like way too. All these extra words start showing up. I'm like, how did they get here?
Let's see.
We're on a team together.
Yeah.
Get it.
Is it the single digit life team?
Ooh, that's
Hey!
a good
Ooh,
comment.
rude.
It's the Killing Andy team.
Yeah, the Killing Andy team. Right.
Oh, okay.
All right, we're gonna play Is Your Turtle Tapped?
Are we gonna play Is Your Turtle Tap?
That sounds like a fun game.
Turtle Tap? Imagine we used to play. We had to call everybody and ask them if their turtle was tapped. Now you get to have it so easy. You have an app that just tells you whether turtles are tapped.
All right, I'm gonna play Dismal Backwater, which is gonna give me 1 life when it enters, and then I'm gonna tap this all at once. So I need 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm gonna tap all this. I'm just worried, so we're gonna actually. Yeah, that's fine. All right, we're gonna play an Elvish Visionary. So this is when it ETBs. I'm going to draw a card. So because of Yarok, I'm going to draw 2 cards. I'm going to play a Ghoul Draz Overseer.
Get it.
So this is a 3/4 flyer. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under my control, other creatures I control get +1. If it's a swamp, they get +2. And I'm also going to play Dreamscape Artist.
Jeez.
Get it.
So I'm just worried. Let's see. So I'm going to draw 2 cards because of the Elvish Visionary. Okay. And then I need to discard. So I'm going to discard.
What's the black card called?
This one? It's a Ghoul, G-U-U-L, so Ghoul without an R, Draz Overseer. Get rid of this. 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait. Actually, I don't. Just kidding. I have 7. I don't need to discard. So, take that. So, there. I'm not doing anything. Oh, land came in on my control, or under my control. I'm gonna gain a. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna gain a life. Everyone's gonna lose a life. Or maybe I should I just give something Death Touch? That's only till end of turn. Yeah, okay, we'll give something big Death Touch. And then I'm gonna. How big is Svella?
Svella is a 5/7.
Okay.
It's got 2 +1/+1 counters and getting +1/+1 from the hero's podium.
Okay. I could swing Yarok and potentially lose him, but I would gain 3 life, or I could just leave it and keep all my blockers.
It has Death Touch.
It does have Death Touch, so on the off chance we could get Svella.
If he
All
does block and it does die, my God. Well, it's not so much, but.
All right, we're gonna swing Yarok over there.
Okay, it's
Maybe.
4.
The 3.
It's got.
Oh wait, actually, I could give it the counter from the Death Touch over here instead of let's do that. So we'll give something Death Touch.
Nice.
I was gonna do that instead of taking the lowering anybody's life. So it'll be
that
4.
was from a landfall trigger, right?
Yes. So it'll be 4 damage.
I have no blocks.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
We got this, Tiana. We got this.
Yeah, we got this. All right. I got some blockers. Feeling okay. We'll see. Because there's no like in Garrick's wake or something over there. Garrick or Rook, whatever his name is. Pass the turn.
Let's go. I'm gonna untap. And then I will draw. And then let's see. All those creatures are so large and in charge. I'm gonna put this swap into play. I'm going to move to combat. I'm gonna send a 4/4, a 5/3, a 3/4, and a 3/3 at Andy.
Oof, that's a lot. So you got 5, a 4, and 2 3s. Is that right?
Mm-hmm. This will die at the end of combat.
And it's a 4/4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So then 5, 3, and 3. So what's the total damage? 9 plus 6, so that's 15 total. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna block the 4/4. So
Got it.
I'll take 11.
My Reaper will die.
I go to 10.
Ooh.
All right. I'm going to, after combat, exile a Cemetery Reaper, Shambling Ghast, Liliana's Devotee, and Loyal Subordinate from my graveyard. These are going to exile underneath Gorex as I summon my turtle.
Yes.
Woohoo! Oh, it's turtle time! Okay, sorry, I got very happy. After that, I'm going to tap 1 and cast the Foulmire Knight, a 1/1 Death Touch zombie, and then I will end my turn.
Okay. I feel the game slipping away from me here. I'm actually going to activate the Heroes Podium for 2. I'll look at my top 2 and grab a legendary creature if there's one in there. There is not. Let's put them on the bottom.
Good luck.
Good luck.
We're on a team now, Andy. Let's take out Deanna.
What? What happened?
Wow, how quickly your loyalties
So mean.
change.
Just kidding.
And
I was mind gaming him, Deanna. It was all
Oh,
part of
yes,
the
where's
plan.
my get? Yes. Oh no! Please don't take me out. No. Don't
Okay.
kill me.
Well,
Do it.
because of Arkelos, this Path of Ancestry will come in untapped.
I love Lynn's voice.
Good
It's
night,
great.
Anthony.
Good night. Good night.
Kill Bobby Christine.
Who's saying? Is that my conscience? Who's saying those things?
Oh, we
and
played the Foulmire Knight. I love that card.
6. I will cast Itali, Primal Storm.
Oh,
Oh my.
Stannable.
I hear-
Stannable.
I hear the raindrops.
standable.
I miss the rains down in Africa, but I don't miss the Tali. Primal Storm.
Then my turtle came back out.
I saw Miss him silently gushing over here for the turtle. What's it got in its cemetery that I missed that?
Yarok only had the +1 until end of turn, right?
True
Correct.
friends.
Okay.
Mm.
So it's only 3,
But Death
5.
Touch forever.
Oof. Yeah, that's a good pile. That is a really good pile.
Okay, I'm going to use the
Super good.
Wanderer to exile Gorex.
Hey!
I
Oh.
wonder why. The Gorex went away.
This is my grumpy face.
The Wanderer. The Wanderer. I see. your
Okay, the
fingers.
Knight has Death Touch.
Oh, it's grumpy. Make it stop. No, you can keep doing it if that's how you're feeling. If those are your true feelings. But can I help make it stop? No.
Okay, I'm done.
You gotta live with it. I guess.
No,
that's
it's
how it
gone. We're done. We're done here.
is. Okay. Oh, okay. Good. I'm sorry that reaction make it stop. It's just that was not right. It should embrace your grumpy face.
It was a little much.
The turtle got beat. I like the turtle deck. I think this is a good matchup. I feel good about what you played and what this was and how this is going and everything.
I'm so happy with my turtles.
I will.
It works. It's doing it.
I can't. I'm just going to pass the turn. Yeah.
What?
Get him, Anna!
Just gonna pass the turn.
Yeah.
Pay the tea.
I don't trust
You
that.
got too many blockers.
I feel like there's
Oh,
a sneaky
just went to
fog
go
over
pay
there
the
or
tea.
something. Let's see. All
What's
right,
it
I'm
pay
gonna
the tea, right?
untap, draw for turn. Huh?
P the T the.
Okay, let's do them.
P to the T the. P. I don't even forgot what it was. What's the slogan again? Do you really pee the tea? I don't really pee the tea anymore. I was thinking about that. I mean, like, I hear people use it and they're trying to make it happen. And I think that's admirable because, like, we're trying as a community so hard to find a commonality, like, across the disparate groups. I think that's why there's this call to, like, games and groups to get together and, like you all at Scrap Trawlers, bring in your budget and your fun jank to the experience, which I think is great.
All right, I'm gonna tap for 1 blue and 2. I'm gonna displace my own Elvish Visionary, so I'm essentially just gonna bounce it. I'm gonna turn it to my control, or exile 2 creatures and then return it back to the
Excellent.
owner's battlefield. So this is gonna come back in, which is gonna get me 2 more cards. Did I read that right? Okay, yes. This is lovely. If I want ramp. Just don't want a ramp right now.
Thanks.
Okay, let's do.
What are you jamming out to, Bobby Christine? What's your jam right now?
Nothing right now, actually, just life.
Oh, just life. Just jamming out.
Just
I like
life.
it. That's
Just
life.
life.
That's your life beat. My life beat is close to that one. I'm just feeling that. Maybe that's because we're vibing. You know,
Vibing.
it's all about the vibration. I was
For
like,
my
vibing.
base 6, I'm gonna
I
bring
think body
in
language
more-
is something that's incredibly important. It passes a lot of, like, you know, when you're modeling the same behavior as some other individuals in terms of, like, energy levels or anything, or bobbying one's head. You know, I think it.
Okay, so
It's
I'm
said to
going
be
to.
vibing.
I'm going to play an Undo Giant, so when it enters the battlefield, I may search my library for a basic land card and put it untapped, which will come in untapped. So it's a 2/4, a 1/3, so it's the Land of War Scout, where I can tap it and put a land onto the battlefield from my hand. I'm going to. Let's see. I played a land this turn. Actually, did I play land this turn? I don't know that I did, actually. Because I played the backwater last turn to gain the life. I don't think I played a land this time. So I'm going to
I
play
don't have
Jungle. Yeah, I'm going to play
Yeah.
Jungle Hollow. That'll come in. Oh, you know what? Actually, the Yarok would double my life gain off of it, wouldn't it? Because it's an ETB of a permanent.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm getting 2 life. Alright, so I'm going to gain 2 life off of that. Which also means I'm going to. My retreat to Hagra is going to trigger twice. So I will gain 2 life, and everyone's going to lose 2 life.
Nice.
Can't have you in mind.
Okay,
Oh, wow.
so that's just from what happened here. That's from this coming in per turn. Then I'm going to do my Undo Giant triggers. So I get 2 lands. Also, it's going to happen again.
Go, go, go. Oh, Nana, you killed me!
Oh, I killed you. All right, so I got an island's gonna come in, and I'm gonna
That's
get
pretty pog.
Yeah, I'm happy with it. Let's see.
That's the deck's supposed to do. It's working.
Yep. All right, we're gonna do a forest. So that's 2 more that's gonna come in, which means everyone's gonna lose 2 more life, and I'm gonna gain 2 life.
I'll respond to the trigger before I die.
Okay.
I'll cast Vile Blight.
Oh!
Vile Blight. What does that do?
It gives a creature and each creature with the same name as it -3/-3. No creatures on the board currently share the same name, so I think I'm just gonna kill one thing, and that one thing is gonna be... I don't know.
The Dreamscape artist.
Diana is the one who just murdered me.
I don't know. Like, what
What is
would
the
you kill?
Dreamscape artist?
What would chat say? What
I
would
can
chat
pay-
say?
Oh, actually, you know what? Oh, hang on a second. Oh, I might have this. Hold on.
Uh-huh. Are you gonna respond to the blight? I think I have to pick a target.
I am gonna respond to. Yes. Are you gonna pick the Dreamscape artist? Or what? I guess. What are you gonna pick? You pick.
We'll pick the... What did you say, Lynn? Dreamscape artist?
It's a blue creature. If it can tap this turn, then it would essentially be able to like get more landfall triggers, which would kill Andy certainly.
I'll target the Dreamscape artist!
I think it could
Okay.
be activated in response to targeting, though. I think it's instant speed, so you might want to
Yes.
check check it. I mean, you would kill it, but then I think it's still going to be able to do its thing. So Andy's still screwed, but it's a nice
Okay.
thought.
So I can pay. So I can pay 3 to activate this. Discard a card.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna discard an Omen of the Hunt. So that will let me search for up to 2 basic land cards.
Betrayal.
A swamp and a forest.
No.
There we go. Those are gonna come in untapped things. Yeah.
Such tea to talk about.
Okay, so
between
since those
going on
came
between
in-
you two.
2 more lands is gonna be 2 more life drained and 2 more to me. Yeah.
Wait, do you have another life drain trigger on top of Bioblight? Because that would kill me and my spell would fizzle.
On top of Bioblight?
Yeah,
What do you mean?
she's activating the
Yeah.
Dreamscape artist to bring out.
Yes. I'm max,
Okay.
so I can activate this and tap it. I got to tap it.
Uh-huh.
So if I pay 3, discard a card, I can go search for 2 basic land cards.
Yeah.
Oh wait, what happened? Yes.
So the
okay.
Bioblight does fizzle, since
Yeah,
you'll be dead from the
Wait, it
landfall
just says
triggers.
discard a search for up to 2 basic land cards and put them into play. Oh yeah, they came into play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So these are yep.
Oh yeah.
And then
That's it, I mean.
You knew this would happen. Like, you knew this would happen. Sorry.
Well, I mean, Dreamscape artist is like the landfall.
So I'm actually already dead.
Twiddle stick.
are you?
Oh, you are, because that's 2 lands. Yeah, I think
Yeah,
it
because there's
kills
2
everything.
lands. That's
I think
4.
Okay.
Yeah, that's 4 lands. double Haggy. Double
like,
retreat to
wait,
Hagrid. This is not the vacation I signed up for.
Wait,
No, it's not. But
Is this
Okay.
really a
No.
retreat? Like, it's a kind of one of those work spas, right? Like sulfur to burn your body.
oh my god, it'd be so cool. when you
Not
get there and
doing
you're
it.
like,
Not doing it again.
All right, Deanna has won the game, everybody. Deanna, way to go with the Yarok.
Yeah.
Well done. Wow, thank you all so much for that excellent game. I thought I had it, but then lost it in the end.
Life gain doubling ETBs for
Sisay.
the win.
Yeah, and Sisay, you really collected a company of soldiers.
Yeah, that
It was
was
the turn,
like-
end of Bobby's turn into your turn, and then the podium followed into.
Mhm.
Oh, gosh.
I murdered your things, Andy. I'm sorry.
Yeah, then
No
Bobby Christine with the
worries.
murder. Did
No
you have all that
worries.
murder? You drew all that murder in the 7 cards from the Wheel of Misfortune.
I did. That was Lynn's fault.
Wow. I drew like absolutely.
Well, and then
nothing.
even if not, also I was forgetting this trigger here, so landfall, all my creatures would be getting buffed every time a land came in, and I had like 3 or 4 lands come in, so I'd be able to
beautiful.
throw everything in.
There
Yeah.
were a
Feel
lot
that
of
way, too.
triggers. Yeah, a lot of triggers.
Yeah.
Lynn,
triggers.
what did you think of your new budget deck? How did it do?
I like it. I think it's silly, and I play it a little more fast than I would normally play the deck. But I do that mostly because it's fun. As in, like, tap out and get myself killed.
Sure.
But I didn't draw into some of the goat effects, and and none of the board clears. So, but other than that, I thought it was great. I got a little bit of value off the Vagisaur. I'm like happy with it. You know what I mean? Like it was a little direct damage on the battlefield onto some creatures. So I think there's some good. I have fun with that. It's like I said, it moves cards. If I didn't do the Wheel of Misfortune, I also had the Into the Night, so I could always get new cards whenever I needed to get cards. And
Right.
whenever I'm playing a game, I think casually, I just want to make sure that I'm having options that feel possible in the moment. And I think Florian always does that for me. Like I got the Braid, and then you countered that, you negated it to stop the podium from getting taken out. And like that was great. Like that was super. I mean, like having that interaction. Like I didn't have it until I pulled 12 cards or whatever it was, or 8 cards, and then you had the counter for it. It was like a fun little moment that, you know, challenged your defensive system there. So I was happy with that. And those are things that, if you don't have some great draw engine, or if you're not tutoring all the time, feels like it's difficult to have. And with Florian, I kind of get that experience. So I dig it. I dig it. I dig it in the $50 form. I dig it in the $350 form.
Nice. Bobby, Christine, how'd you like your new turtle deck?
Well, I had a wonderful time. I loved it. I loved it. I even missed land drops, and I got to still do stuff. I had a pretty rough hand before the wheel, and I still got to do some stuff. I have a fringe CDH Michonne deck that's like Michonne turn 2 zombie. So I really wanted this one to be the other zombie deck. So I got like a cracked out zombie deck, and I got a chill time zombie deck. One's a turtle and one is a rocket ship. So this serves the purpose that I wanted to. And with the arms race of EDH, I'm intentionally trying to make some things that are like, okay, let's like chill out a little bit, and this is exactly the speed that I'm going for. So expect to see it again, especially in our because I bring my budget stuff. I bring my chiller decks to the Scrap Trawlers, so I expect to see the turtle again for sure.
Sweet.
I love the turtle. I want to see the turtle.
Does it have like a sound it makes, like a trumpety noise, or
Oh, you don't want to hear that sound.
All right. Well, unfortunately, it is pretty late, so we're only going to have time for the one game. But before we go, let's have our guests tell us once again who they are, where people can find them, and yeah, Deanna, what do you got for us? Tell us about you.
So I'm Ms Eldritch. You can find me primarily over on Twitter by the same name, and I love chatting magic, books, hot selfies. We've got Cleavage EDH coming up soon in the next couple of weeks, so come find us with hot cards and even hotter babes. Huh? Cleavage EDH.
I like hot babes. Should I follow Ms Eldritch on Twitter?
I like hot babes as well, so yes. Come find us, and we'll sling some cards for a little after dark magic action.
If you got any links you want to put in the chat, go right ahead.
Yarok was banger, Deanna. Nicely done with Yarok.
Thank you.
There's so many lands. So many lands.
I know at the end I should have counted out how many I had, because I had like still more RAM cards. So it's when it works really well. Sometimes it stalls out if there's a lot of stuff happening on the board, but I'm happy with like the little. Okay, we're gonna manage all of our triggers. So that was a good time.
Cool. Lynn, tell us everybody where they can find you.
You can find me on the internet, Lynn V Frank, the same name I'm using in the chat here for the Scrap Trawlers. Yeah, I grab some games in different Discord servers. A lot of times Bobby Christine's as of late, but I've been hopping on streams and playing with some other people. And that's that. Yeah, I post some Twitter stuff, or I post some magic stuff on Twitter. But it's all over the place. Sometimes it's subtweets in the form of poems.
No, I always read your handle as Lynn versus Frank.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay,
it's like a court case. My name is purposely it sounds like a court case. Because I always like the name of like Lynn v Frank. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, it is a court case. Yep, you got it. Yeah, Lynn v Frank. You can see how it's gonna weigh out, like, or you know where it's going.
All right.
Anyway,
awesome.
Thank you so much.
Thank you both so much for joining us tonight. It was a blast. Very, very fun game. Everybody got to do something cool. And
Andy, I have to say, you handled Girls' Night quite well.
Yes, it was great.
Yeah, it's never a problem for me. I live with 2 ladies, so It's not a big deal. But
That's more than me. That's more than me.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. I'm gonna look at that lady count. I'm gonna look at my lady count. I think there's a yeah. All right, I'll look at that. Thanks for pointing that out. I hadn't thought about that.
Thank you all for
Alright.
joining us tonight.
Yes.
Thanks so much.
Okay,
Have a great
friends.
time.
Come back next week. We will have Donnie and Jen, also known as the Filthy Casuals, joining us next Sunday, 7:30 p.m. Central, right here, twitch.tv/ScrapTrawlers. Nick, the lovely Nick Martin, is going to be joining me for that game. And the week after that, Scrap Trawlers episode 16. So the whole Scrap Trawlers gang will be here with brand new $50 decks. Our theme is New Hotness. We are all brewing around commanders from Crimson Vow, so be sure to tune in for that to see what commanders we built. We are going
Was that you doing
to...
old stick fingers?
Hey, I hope somebody plays that. That's a cool commander.
Old hotness. The old stick fingers is the new hotness.
Old stick fingers.
I'm gonna play Olivia.
New hotness.
Bring
I think
her
it's
down a
old
little
stick fingers, new hotness. Like,
Mhm.
it's not like if stick fingers was dating someone like a younger tree, you know?
A younger
How many
tree.
rings are on that tree? It's so young. Stick finger, old stick finger.
Control
Awesome.
yourself.
So we are going to raid our friends in the commander crew. Send everybody on over to them.
Yay.
And before we go, as always, want to remind you all that Black Lives Matter, trans rights are human rights. Good night, everybody.
You heard it, y'all.
Good
Good night,
night.
everybody.
All right, we are clear.